Good afternoon, early evening, everyone. It is 5:45 p.m. here in Orlando, Florida. We are here at Walt Disney World at the most popular theme park on the planet, the Magic Kingdom. And I figure we do something we normally don't do. Let's come park at the TTC? Fire up the stream and head in from here? What? I miss a good old ferry ride, you know? If you could do me a big favor, please hit that like button on the way in. Please subscribe if you're new. Check out the socials. My Instagram is @officialcarney. The Twitter is @YourWDWGuy. The TikTok's Adventures by Carney. The website, adventuresbycarney.fun. I hope everyone's having a fantastic Saturday. Hope you had a great week. It's weird these last 2 days. The weather has been amazing, but the weather has crept up later in the day. Typically, when our hot days here in Orlando, the hottest point of the day is typically around 2 o'clock. But the last 2 days, this is actually the hottest point of the day, around 5 p.m. Nice cool morning this morning. Started in the high 50s, blew right through the 60s. It was in the 70s late morning. And then we're at around 83, 84 degrees right now at the Magic Kingdom. And it'll creep back down tonight, not as cold. And then tomorrow, it'll be warm again. Speaking of tomorrow, start your day bright and early with us. We are rope dropping the Animal Kingdom tomorrow morning. So we'll be here at the Magic Kingdom until dark. And we'll be rising with the sun, rising suns, at Animal Kingdom tomorrow. So thanks for being here. Say hi in the chat. You have any questions, comments you want to shout out? If there is a certain show or attraction or something you want us to do tonight, we'll try our best to throw it in the chat. We'll do a little chat catch up while we're on the ferry on our way over to the Magic Kingdom. So for those who don't know, because not everybody uses the TTC. I mean, if you've watched this channel, you know this is a rare occurrence for us. But this is the Ticket and Transportation Center. And it is true to its name. This is where you can get your park tickets and get your transportation, whether it is a monorail, a ferry, or a bus to the Magic Kingdom. It is one of the largest parking lots on the planet. Here in North America, it's one of the top 10 flat lots in North America. So big, they got the trams running. They need the trams here the most, I would say. We're gonna head through security. I can't film security, so hit the like button, share the stream, and I'll see you in a little bit. And we're in. To the right, you can take the monorail over. There is an express and a local line, kind of like the resort line. But I'm in a ferry mood. We just got to ride some monorails on one of our past streams last week, or was it last week? Time flies when you're having fun. But we went and checked out the Easter eggs and Trader Sam's. We did the Easter eggs, Grand Flow, the Contemporary, and had a nice time over at Trader Sam's with Theme Park Dad. If you missed that, you can go back and check it out. Again, if you're just joining us, we are on our way. You see it right there to the Magic Kingdom. Look, it looks beautiful. But you check the status, they're almost done painting the castle. It's getting its makeover. And it looks great. Can't wait to show it to you if you haven't seen it recently. The paint was fun for a little bit, but I think it looks crisp, clean, and fantastic with this new paint. But you can be the judge. Hang out. We'll show it to you in just a little bit. Starting to decompress. It's been a crazy week. For those who don't know, I've been in the process of moving. Last weekend, basically last Saturday through Tuesday, I was moving up until Tuesday morning. Then had a crazy week. Yeah.
Welcome aboard.
Hey, how are you? Thanks so much. So yeah, back in Orlando this weekend to bring more stuff to the new spot.
Welcome aboard the General Joe Potter, our final guest across the gateway back to the park to the Magic Kingdom. We do ask all on board for the safety of the rest of the around you. There is no smoking, no vaping. You can go up them, you can go down them, you cannot sit, stand, or stay on them. Those stairs must remain clear at all times. We also ask you to keep all non-food belongings off the windows and handrails. We'll be departing momentarily from the Magic Kingdom.
Oh, the show just shut off some fireworks. I was like, what's the smoke? All right, we're on the ferry. I promise some catch up here on the chat. Let's do it. By the way, if you ever see me in the parks, come on up and say hi. I'm Pete Carney. So good to see you. Like I said, I'm moving, so I have no Magic Band today. So we're gonna have to scan in over there because it's in one of the boxes. I don't even have an Adventures by Carney shirts. I don't know. I gotta find them. I mean, I have them. They're just in a box. So I found this shirt. Haven't thrown this in a real throwback. Haven't worn this in a long time. But again, please hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. And now, if you want, put a little comment in the chat. We're gonna check it right now on our way over to the most magical place on earth. Also, a lot of good concerts happening in Orlando tonight. And I mentioned the move because I was gonna go to Universal for Bare Naked Ladies. Don't have that pass. I was gonna go to SeaWorld to see All for One. Can't find that pass. I mean, I know where they are. They're in a box, all labeled. But I knew that on the phone, I could use my phone to get into the Magic Kingdom and the Disney parks. So that's why we're going Magic Kingdom tonight, then Animal Kingdom tomorrow morning. It's a Kingdom weekend.
Once again, welcome aboard.
All right, let's see who we got here. Spencer Walker, what's going on? He wants me to meet Mickey. All right, we'll see. We'll check out the wait times. By the way, if you do want us to do something, we have a kind of an unwritten rule on the channel. We mix it up from time to time, but we try not to wait more than 20 minutes for anything, just to keep the stream exciting and fresh. You know, when you're here watching a live stream, you don't watch a live stream standing in line. And when we do stand in line, we try to keep it interesting. But keep that in mind as you make your request. Uncle Aardvark, great to see you. Captain Kirk says hello from Busch Gardens Food and Wine. I can't wait to go there with the Kirks and check out Food and Wine over at Busch Gardens. I'm a lot closer to Busch Gardens now, so I'm gonna have to head over there. I know they're checking out Skillet performing live tonight, so live music everywhere. We posted the full schedule for all the performances for all the theme parks in our Discord. That link is down below. You can check that out. It's a free community. The only rule is you gotta be a nice person. Just be nice, that's all. We're on the Seven Seas Lagoon, making our way over to the Magic Kingdom. Pete, tell me what's going on. It says, good evening, Pete and crew. Happy Saturday. Got a new car today. Sad to see the old one go. But very exciting to have a new car. Congratulations. If you look just over the trees, you can see the top of Disney's Contemporary Resort. Space Mountain to the left, and Tron just behind it with that little bubble there. Eddie Davenport in the house says, hey, Pete and crew, what's going on? Bradley says, what's your best Fest food and drink. Oh man, that is tough. I'm gonna think on that and get back to you. Look at this. As the sun is making its way toward the horizon, we got Disney's Polynesian Village Resort, the Island Tower, which is part of that resort, the Grand Floridian stretching across, that's the DVC area. Then there's the chapel, you can't see it, and then the main hotel. But anyway, Narcoossee's down on the water. There is a smaller shuttle that'll take you from the Magic Kingdom to the Grand Flow, to the Poly, and back to the Magic Kingdom, which is in a constant loop. Right now you can see it parked over at Grand Flow. They should have 2 always rotating. They have 3 ferries during busy hours, during the middle of the day, like right now, where you don't have packed ferries. There's 2 ferries going back and forth. They leave around the same time, passing each other, so you never wait too long for a ferry. We're on the Joe Potter, so let's see. Which one is this? Captain Kurtz, in my opinion, this is the best of Florida weather. Cool at night and warm days. Yeah, this really is the best. I mean, give me 50s at night, 70s, high 70s during the day. Perfect. There it is, the Admiral Joe Fowler. Hi, friends. Hope you had fun. Look, everyone waving. See you real soon. Ride the waves. Captain Kirk says, please hit the like button on your way in. Please share the stream and subscribe for more amazing content by Adventures by Carney. Thanks so much. Love Kirk's. Had so much fun with them this week. Tomorrowland Traveler in the house. Good evening, everyone. Great to see T3. By the way, if you're looking for some really cool deep cut Disney t-shirts, I know we love our Disney tees. I love really unique stuff. You guys know that. Park Life Designs. Park Life Designs. Go check them out on Instagram, or wherever you can find them on TeePublic. Amazing designs. You have to go check them out. And also check out the YouTube channel for the Tomorrowland Traveler. He's a great guy, a lot of great content. Phenomenal Brandi says, use the UO app for your AP. SeaWorld app has a QR scan also. Well, I don't know if I gotta check that out. Thanks, Brandi. Brandi is the expert when it comes to Universal. She is all things Universal. And she said I have your UO AP pass number if you need it. You're the best. Well, then maybe for the upcoming weekends, we're gonna have to talk. Because there's so much good music going on. And it's Mardi Gras Universal. Just pulling in, you can see the Main Street train station right there. The monorails letting off, the little boat dock. On the other side of the boat here, we got, like I said, the Contemporary Resort, California Grill up top, Bay Lake Tower. That's the DVC, kind of like sister hotel to the Contemporary. They are connected by a sky bridge. You can see a couple of boats heading in after we pass, bringing in boat transportation from Wilderness Lodge and Fort Wilderness over on Bay Lake. This connects the Seven Seas Lagoon and Bay Lake over this water bridge where all the buses and cars drive underneath the water to come over here. I haven't taken a ferry in so long. So fun. Disney bus parking, that's out right there. The famous, these just look so cool at night, like nostalgia central for me. And I'm your Mater D. You ain't never had a friend like me. Yeah, by hitting that like button, it does help YouTube and the algorithm by sharing the stream, subscribing, all those things help people find the stream. I know it's a Saturday evening, not the best for YouTube live streaming, especially at Disney. I'm going to tell you the truth if you want a little behind the scenes. Weekdays, early mornings, really good. Even the weeknights, people come home from work, their busy days, want to relax a little Disney. Saturday afternoons and evenings, most people are out doing things. So if you're watching on the replay, say hi, leave a comment. Hit the like button anyway. If you're coming back to watch us, I appreciate you. But if you're watching right now live, shout out to you. Dedicated, awesome people hanging out with me. And hopefully we can bring you some magic. We are sticking around to see the nighttime parade, Disney Starlight, so you don't want to miss that later on this evening. It's just honestly nice to have a nighttime parade back. I know people have mixed thoughts on it. It's growing on me. I think they're also tweaking things as they go. But again, it's nighttime entertainment. Let's not scare them away. We want more entertainment. We want more things. All right. Parked, docked. Woohoo! Oh, sorry. Let's go have some fun. Lower the bridge. Nope, water bottle down. It wasn't a child. It was a water bottle. The water bottle may not make it.
Welcome, short folks. Please take your time and go watch your steps crossing that gangway. On behalf of the entire group of John and Joe Potter, we hope you have a wonderful day at the Magic Kingdom. Couple more steps. There you go.
All right, like I said, since I am in the middle of a move, I don't have a magic band on. So we're gonna have to use our device that we're using to stream to scan in. So there may be a quick moment. But look at this. Monorail. If you haven't heard, there's still time. We're right at the cutoff here. But we might be able to squeeze maybe another 2 or 3 groups onto our Adventures by Carney cruise, heading out on Royal Caribbean's Utopia of the Seas, April 24th through the 27th. It is going to be a blast. You can find out more in our Discord or at cruiseinformer.com, or just email him directly. Christopher.Birdsong at cruiseinformer.com. Ooh, there's a Space Rangers event entrance. I guess, they're doing previews. I forgot. All right. I'll be right back. Give me 1 sec. All right. We're back. Let me know we're back. Do we have sound and everyone else? It's after 2. Yeah, that's right. I wonder why they made me make a park reservation. Either way, it worked out. We made a park reservation. We're good to go. We're in the Magic Kingdom. Certainly no complaints coming from this guy right now. Can you hear me? Can you see me? How's the picture? Let me know. What's going on, Mike Wazowski? Dawn, good evening. Terry Davenport in the house. Great to see everyone. All right, let's do this again. Picture check, sound check. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Let me know in the chat. Let's try this again. Look how beautiful it looks. That dark blue on the spires. Now that's the Cinderella Castle we know, right? Come on. Main Street. What a vibe. First things first. I have an idea.
What movie is the song?
Oh, that's cute. That's a good pick. Looking at the castle together. That's a good one. It's a good one for the wall. I'm a little nervous that no one's told me that they can see the stream or hear me. I really hope you can. Look at this crowd. I love it. Look at Grayson drawing the crowd, crushing it. All right, thanks, Dawn. Thanks, Shannon. Hey, Karen. Thank you all. Dun, dun. What a great song. So sorry. Pretty sure this sees the day from Newsies. Grayson, always crushing. Such a nice person. What a nice human. Love that they moved the guest experience umbrellas from that corner on Main Street over here. Such a better use of space and great use for crowd flow. Good job, team. Good job. Getting that tape down for Happily Ever After tonight. We always like to throw this out there because I really don't know the answer. I love the guesses. Is how many, I was going to say miles, but we'll just say feet. You know what would be easier? Yards. How many yards of tape do they go through at Disney every day? Now they have parades, they have fireworks, and they have a lot of theme parks. But here in Orlando, between Hollywood Studios, Animal Kingdom, Magic Kingdom, and Epcot, how many yards of tape do you think they use to mark the ground and pick back up? It's a lot. It's a lot.
When he gets on the little thing with his scooter. No.
Speaking of tape, you know they need it for this line. The best snack in the park. Spring rolls are the best. Your boy is hungry.
Thank you very much.
How are you?
Hi, I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm fantastic, thanks. Can I do 2 cheeseburger spring rolls, please? Or I guess one order of 2.
It's okay.
I was just reading it.
No worries. Will that be all for you today?
That's it. Thanks.
Fantastic. Great. Your total is going to be $10.11. Great. In one moment, I'll have your receipt. You're just going to take it to my fellow sports people.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Great. Here you are. Have a magical day.
You too.
Bye.
What's going on, Chris?
I got the cheeseburger ones here.
Yum, yum. Thank you so much. Oh, yeah. Let's go to the spring roll spot. Oh, you don't know about the spring roll spot? Okay, I'll show you. First, you get the spring rolls. And by the way, no line for spring rolls, you know we're gonna have a good stream. Then you take said spring rolls with I would say you want a good amount of napkins. By the way, if you've never seen water stop, this is how they do it. They build the dam on this side and the other side. The reason the moat has been drained is they have machines in there for their painting of the castle, which is almost done. They used to do this every year for the Cinderella lights. Now they use projections. I know a lot of people have mixed feelings on that as well. But over here, this is the spring roll spot. There's usually some open tables. You can come on over and have a quiet little moment. Enjoy your spring rolls. Take in Disney. I'm going to enjoy this spot right here in the shade. Oh, yeah. If you have any questions, comments, just want to shout out, want to suggest something for today's stream, throw it in the chat now. I'm going to hang out with the chat a little bit while we enjoy your spring roll. By the way, hi, I'm Pete. If you ever see me, come up and say hi. We're here. Just take a moment to give thanks. We made it. We're at the Magic Kingdom. We're live. The stream is working. You're here. This is awesome. Life is crazy. You gotta be grateful. Be thankful about the little moments, you know? That's what it's all about. I'm grateful. Amen. Let's go. We ready for some spring roll action? Oh my God. So good. So good. So good. I appreciate everyone checking in. Hey, Chris is here. Hey, CJL. Yeah, Don says, wow, the spring rolls are a walk-on. You know that's a good day, especially for a Saturday. Now, I do know it is busy at the other parks as well today. There's 2 showings of Fantasmic at Hollywood Studios tonight. Animal Kingdom will be closing shortly, so the other parks will fill up a little bit. I'm sure, including this one. Epcot, Flower and Garden Festival going on. I figured we'd take a little break because we've done a lot of streams from Epcot recently. I love Flower and Garden. I love the Garden Rocks concert series. I'm gonna say Eat to the Beat. A lot of good artists. Like I said, lots of good entertainment. Tonight at Epcot was ELO, or members of ELO. All for One to See, World Bare Naked Ladies at Busch Gardens, Skillet at Busch Gardens, Bare Naked Ladies at Universal. Crazy, but I'm thinking that's why we might have a nice night here. And then tomorrow we're rope dropping Animal Kingdom. What a weekend. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. So over here at the spring roll spot, you can kind of people watch a little bit. You see that Liberty Bell? Hi. Ooh, the marching band's coming. I think they said Musker High School? I don't know where that is. But how exciting to be marching through the Magic Kingdom. Oh, they're over there. I know we will get to see Cavalcade and a parade. It's a good day. What else should we do? I'm thinking, I mean, we gotta look at some wait times, but I missed the People Mover. Gotta do a little People Mover. I'm thinking Pirates because it is a little warm. Hopefully it's a low wait time. Get some air conditioning. I just love doing Pirates every time I come here. It's kind of also like a standard. People Mover and Pirates are like, it's a Magic Kingdom day. We'll walk around, we'll get some construction updates. We'll go check out the progress over on Big Thunder Mountain. If the wait time's low for Tiana, maybe we'll go on, we'll chance it. We'll get wet a little bit, it's warm. What else should we do? I'm a big fan, and it's been a while for Monster Inc. Laugh Floor. Oh, what just fell on me? Maybe a little Monster Inc. Laugh Floor. I don't know. We'll look at the wait times. We'll see what's going on. What do you want to do? These spring rolls are hitting the spring roll spot, the Sprott. We're almost done, I promise. We're gonna walk around. The spring rolls up. We needed the energy for the stream. Maybe we'll go check out that marching band. They sound pretty good. All right, we did it. We got our energy. I think it's time. Also, all my refillable water are part of the movie too. I can't wait to unpack and find everything. So I did my own shopping and found this gigantic smart water to bring into the parks for me because water is so expensive here. Whoa, Tiana 60 Pirates 25. Why everything's so long? All right, well I guess we'll head that way. We'll see the marching band, and we know People Mover. Well, we don't know, but hopefully it's pretty low. All right, let's go have some fun. This is one of the pet relief areas here if you have a service animal. It does sound like they're marching away from the castle. Come back. That's a great Disney bound right over there. People were 15. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. See those machines? That's why they had to drain the moat. Whoa. people clapping and screaming like that. Normally it's an engagement, but I think it was all just to get a kid to smile, which, wow, good for them. It takes a village. Oh, that's a cute picture spot. A lot of people don't go to that little spot. Oh, I also have to, you know what? Let's do it now. While we're up here, we gotta swap a fuel rod. Another streamer? In the wild. Hey, hey. I hope she doesn't think I was interrupting her stream with the hey, hey. Someone's hurt. How's it going? That's no fun. You gotta be careful. You gotta hydrate out here. Someone getting put on a stretcher. Try to respect their privacy. This heat and humidity, it may seem cool, but you gotta constantly be hydrating when you're at Disney. You are walking miles and miles, and the Florida humidity and heat will sneak up on you. Especially if you're having adult beverages, make sure you're drinking that water. I always drink a lot of water in general, but I mean, you want to do at least half gallon. If you want to, you need it. All right, let's swap a fuel rod, and then we're going to head over to Tomorrowland and take around the People Mover. And then we'll see where we go from there. Grayson just finished up. Don't worry, we're not leaving. We're just going right over here. Swap a route. I agree. Here you go. Watch your fingers. Feel the rhythm. Feel the rhyme. Get on up. It's fuel rod time. Transaction complete. Woohoo! We are in business. And it's fully charged. We don't even need it yet. Look at me just being proactive. We're gonna cut through Casey's Corner. Can you smell Casey's Corner right now? I hope you can. Bill says Pirates 25 is reasonable. It is reasonable, but I think it's going to come down. Pirates is a huge put through. 25 may as well be like 50 for Pirates. I see Pirates at 15. I'm like, yeah, it'll come down. Brady says, how's everyone's brackets doing? Good question. We got any perfect brackets out there yet? You want to hear how crazy this week's been for me? I didn't fill out a bracket in time, and I haven't even seen a single college basketball game this week. During March Madness. I don't think I've been able to say that for at least 20 years. Crazy. But here we are at the most magical place on earth. What's better than this? Getting our steps in, feeling good. It's nice to be out. Out and about. Oh, even more. It's been temporarily delayed. Fire back up. Otherwise, you know I'm gonna do me some Carousel of Progress if this doesn't come back on. Happy birthday! Whoa, people mover. You popular little lad or lady. A lot of birthdays today. So many pins. You know what doesn't have a weight right now? And I think we should do it. It's been a while. And it's so Disney. Yeah, the people mover line starts out here. So we gotta go with the COP. You down with the COP? Oh, but they just closed that door? We're gonna come back in like 2 minutes. Let them finish that scene. I just want to look around, like exploring, moving, get my steps, like I said. Just gotta keep walking. Just keep swimming. Astro Orbiter. Decent little line too. But this people mover line, I know it looks long. It moves very fast. All right, it's fired up. It's moving again. Let's let them get through some line. While we get down with some Carousel of Progress in a minute. They did remove the ship from the Rocketeer. Now it's called Astro Fizz. Joffrey's. That's a pretty consistent line for this Joffrey's location. People looking for a little pick-me-up. That's what I could use. Joffrey's line, go down. Like a double espresso would hit the Joffrey's spot right now. Thinking about it. Thinking about it. I wonder how the Starbucks on Main is. Probably crowded too. We'll see how Joffrey's is after a little COP. All right, on this attraction, you can see it says Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress. Can you name another attraction that starts with Walt Disney's blank? Throw it in the chat. Perfect timing. Now we're spinning. We know we're about to head in. This works out for a lot of reasons. One, no wait. Two, we let people mover line go down. We let Joffrey's line go down. Three, it's air conditioned and it's only getting cooler out, but it's a little warmer at 83. I mean, 83, it's a little warm for me. I love the people that take pride in their work, like knowing cast members and their families, like you learn like just like how important people take their jobs and why it's what makes Disney so special. Like whether it's people who like take care of luggage or at the resorts, you know, even who clean the rooms, but even like the people who like trim the trees, like these are the people who go back to their families and like, it's not just the job. They're like, hey, I maintained those amazing trees in Tomorrowland for the 30 years I was at Disney and it was a pleasure. Like it's just the way they talk about it is so great. Hoping they keep taking care of cast members so that continues for decades and decades. So we got a new management team have taken over this week. If you haven't heard, Josh D'Amaro, the new CEO, Dana Walden, sitting right behind or I guess like, just the seat below as a chief creative officer. And we're gonna go to the other end and walk backwards because people stopped in the middle. And that's a start. Once the show starts, we're gonna try not to talk too much, if not at all. And now feel free to place your wagers. Will anyone stand up during the show and be told to please sit back down? If you have any Disney Parks trivia for me, throw it at me as well. Spring rolls are the best pizza. I agree. Bill says Dawn's the official timekeeper of Magic Kingdom. I'm okay with that. Dawn's awesome. Brandy says the spring rolls sound delicious right now.
In the theater, rotate several times during the experience. For your safety, we ask that you remain seated at all times. And for any reason you feel you're unable to stay and be seated, we ask that you gather your belongings and exit now through the doors to the back of the theater and return when you're able to stay for the entire show.
What's up, Disney Mike? Wow, Brady said Brian's at 90%, but the guy at his work group's at 99.1. That's crazy. Brady said he gets 76% playing in a sorority chapter league. That's still really good. Somebody says I'm Team Pods. Well, wait, Pods are Animal Kingdom, not Magic Kingdom.
Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress. For the courtesy of all guests, we ask that you please supervise your children and remain seated for the entire show. As Jon will say, you're in for a real treat. Enjoy, everyone.
Welcome to Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress. Oh, you're in for a real treat. The Carousel of Progress was Walt's own idea from beginning to end. He loved it. He introduced the show at the World's Fair in New York City in 1964, and it was an immediate smash hit. Millions of people came to see it. And since then, the Carousel of Progress has had more performances than any other stage show in the history of American theater. You know, Walt loved the idea of progress, and he loved the American family. And he himself was probably as American as anyone could possibly be. He thought it would be fun to watch the American family go through the 20th century, experiencing all the new wonders as they came. And he put them together in a show called Carousel of Progress, which we are now about to see. Although our Carousel family has experienced a few changes over the years, our show still revolves around the same theme, and that's progress. May the century begin.
There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, shining at the end of every day. There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, and tomorrow is just a dream away. That's the start, tomorrow's dream, find the heart, and when it becomes a reality, it's a dream come true for you and me. So there's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, shining at the end of every day. There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, just a dream away.
It looks like the Robins are getting ready to celebrate Valentine's Day today. What year is it? Oh, right around the turn of the century. Believe me, things couldn't be any better than they are today. Yes, sir, buildings are towering now as high as 20 stories. The moving pictures flicker up on a big screen. We have almost 8,000 automobiles in this country, and we can travel by train from New York to California in less than 7 days. And I even hear tell about two brothers from North Carolina who are working on some kind of flying contraption. It'll never work. Closer to home, we've now got gas lamps, a telephone, and the latest design in cast iron stoves. And that reservoir keeps 5 gallons of water hot in just 3 buckets of coal. Oh, boy, it sure beats chopping wood. And isn't our new ice box a beauty? Look at that, holds 50 pounds of ice. Milk doesn't sour as quick as it used to. And our dog Rover here keeps the water in the drip pan from overflowing. It wasn't too long ago we had to carry water from a well. And thanks to progress, we've got a pump right here in the kitchen Of course, we keep a bucket of water handy to prime it with. Yes, sir, we've got everything we need to make life easier. Say, Mother, I was reading about a fellow named Tom Edison who's working on an idea for snap-on electric lights.
Electric lights? No more kerosene. No more gas.
Sarah sure gets the core of the apple.
But we do have this new wash day marvel. Now it takes me 5 hours to do the wash. Imagine, it used to take 2 days.
Well, that's right, folks. Now Sarah has time for other things
Like canning and cleaning the oven.
Yes, dear.
Ovens don't just clean themselves, you know.
I know, dear. And they probably never will.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to do the laundry on time before it starts raining cats and dogs.
Don't worry, Rover. She didn't mean real dogs. Besides, it's not going to rain today. My lumbago isn't acting up.
I'm not going to say I told you so.
Oh, you gotta come down. All you have to do is put your wash on the line, right? Oh, well, the cistern was low anyway.
Wow, look at that.
Now, James, I thought I told you to ask my permission before using my new stereoscope. It's not a toy, you know.
Ooh la la. So that's little Peach and Three and Hoochie Coochie, eh, Dad?
Didn't she knock out? She's the star of the new World's Fair in St. Louis. Now, you put that away before your mother finds it.
Aw, Dad.
You heard me. Well, we have one of those new talking machines. Now, that is something. It plays music right here in our home.
There's a great big beautiful tomorrow. She keeps that thing going all day long. Progress.
Oh, Papa.
Yes, Patricia?
Papa, all these people. I'm indecent.
Don't worry, Patricia. They're friends. That's our teenage daughter. She's getting ready to go to a Valentine's dance across town on one of those new horseless trolleys.
I think it's very romantic you're taking Mother out for Valentine's dinner this evening.
Well, you know what kind of sport I am.
I only hope I have an evening as romantic as yours and mine.
Now, you be home by 9 o'clock, daughter. You hear me? Oh, well, with all this talking, I've worked up quite a thirst. I think I'll take one of those newfangled trolleys down to the drugstore soda fountain and meet the boys for a cold sarsaparilla. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. We're drinking root beer now. Same kind of thing, different name. Well, that's progress for you. And speaking of progress, there's a great big beautiful tomorrow shining at the end of every day. There's a great big beautiful tomorrow, and tomorrow is just a dream away. And there's a dream, and that's the start. He follows his dream to find the heart, and when it becomes a reality, it's a dream come true. And you and me, so there's a great big beautiful tomorrow shining at the end of every day. There's a great big beautiful tomorrow. Countdown, dream away. Phew, boy, hottest 4th of July we've had in years. We've come a long way, though, since the turn of the century, over 20-some-odd years ago. You know that pilot fellow, Charles Lindbergh? He's about to fly a single-wing airplane all the way across the Atlantic. He's never going to make it. And sports stadiums are springing up all over. And boy, nobody hits that old horse hide like that new fellow Babe Ruth. Jazz music is the cat's meow. And there's been ads in the paper for months for a movie starring Al Jolson. And it's going to talk and sing. Oh, boy, I've got to see that. There goes Schwartz in his Huffmobile. He sure loves that horn. You know, in my new Essex, I've got an electric starter. Now I don't have to crank. We can travel from New York to Los Angeles by train in only 3 days. And we've got a house full of new electrical servants. Mr. Edison sure added life to our home. Whoa there, you blow a fuse. Crap, that's the 3rd one this week. I buy fuses by the case. Uh-oh. And I blow the whole neighborhood again. Easy, Rover. Jimmy, Hurry up with that fuse.
Shucks! Every time he has company, he blows a fuse. And guess who always has to change it?
I heard that, young man. I heard that.
Oh, well, that's more like it. John, yours is the last costume I've got to finish before the parade starts.
Sarah's Ladies Club is responsible for our town's 4th of July celebration tonight. She's got us all roped into performing in their program.
And I've decided we're going as George and Martha Washington here.
Oh, the father of our country. That's a role that really fits me. You know,
I'm so glad we installed an electric light fixture here on the porch, because it's just too darn hot to be sewing inside.
Yes, Sarah. You know, next year I'd like to go as Benedict Arnold.
Wait until you see what I've got planned for the fireworks show tonight.
Grover, don't interrupt while Sarah's interrupting.
And guess who volunteered to choose the music for the program?
I did, Pop. Listen to this.
Oh, it's a nice tune, Jimmy. You know, with our new Crosley radio set, we can get news and big-time entertainment from all over the country, even Pittsburgh.
Well, we're starting to arrive downtown for a spectacular 4th of July parade and fireworks event.
Oh, Patricia,
Yes, Father?
better get a move on. The radio says folks are arriving downtown.
Do I really have to go? If my new boyfriend Theodore sees me in this, it'll scare him away.
Oh, dear, if that happens, you'll always have that torch you can carry for him.
Oh, Father.
Calm down, Rover. I was only kidding. By the way, we have indoor plumbing now. Oh, boy, that's really great on cold nights, especially for our perennial house guest, old Uncle Orville. Uncle Orville's taken over the coolest house, of course, and he's rigged up a real clever contraption. He calls it air cooling. Too bad he's not reading the help wanted ad.
No privacy at all around this place.
Sorry, Orville. You know, considering all the... Oh, coming, Martha, as I was saying, considering all the conveniences we now have, I'll say that we're really on easy street these days. It just can't get any better. Just goes to show that there's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow shining at the end of every day.
What's going on? Pat makes 75 in the house. Oh, it's somebody's favorite scene.
It's a dream come true for you and me. So there's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow shining at the end of every day. There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. Just a dream away.
Well, it's another Halloween here in the fabulous 40s. Everything is better than ever now. And we've got some amazing new wonders around the house to prove it. For instance, our refrigerator holds more food and ice cubes. And thanks to our automatic dishwasher, I don't have to dry the dishes anymore after supper. Gives Rover and me more time to enjoy our evening stroll together. Later, boy. Oh, and here's something else that's new. I just heard a new term today on the radio. Fella says we've got something now called the rat race. Did you ever hear that one? It sure describes my life. I'm involved in something now called commuting. I drive into the city for work all day and then turn right around and drive all the way back. And the highway is crowded with fellow rats doing the same thing.
That's what they call progress, dear.
Yeah, I guess she's right. But we do have television when it works. Gives you something to do after you come home. I kind of like it, you know? Guy named John Cameron Swayze gives us all the news. And then they have all this singing and dancing. A lot of fluff, but it's fun. You know, I predict the day when millions of people will learn Latin and Greek sitting in front of their TV sets.
Are you ready? Give him a left, you big lord.
Ah, yes, a new age of electronic civilization is upon us.
Hey, Dad, what do you think of my jack-o'-lantern?
Oh, boy, that's scary.
That's because I'm using my beautiful sister Patty nice picture for a model.
Down, Rover. Jim, Rover appreciates your joke.
Now, you're always kidding poor Patty. She's certainly prettier than either of you.
You hear that? My daughter Patty is using that old exercise machine she rescued from the attic. It was all the rage in the 20s. Grandma, of course, had to have one. Didn't work then, doesn't work now. Consistent at least. Makes a lot of noise and blows fuses.
As I was saying, Ken, I think college is really swell. You should get to try.
Said about me when I was dating Sara. You're lucky, Rover. You don't have to date. Well, we're caught up in the do-it-yourself craze these days. We're remodeling our basement in something called a rumpus room, and we're looking forward to a few rumpuses out there as long as they don't get out of hand.
John, this papering is getting out of hand. I could use a little help.
Now, Sara, didn't I set up that clever automatic paint stirring machine for you?
Yes, John, you're a genius. Of course, this will ruin my food mixer. Not that you'd care.
Oh, good old Sara. Always the last laugh. What happened, Sara?
Arguing your progress. That paint mixer of yours just sloshed paint across my room. A rumpus, the room.
How do you like that? I always say if you're going to be married, marry a girl with a sense of humor. Well, it's time to move on. Let's cheer up Sara by singing our song. Come on, everybody.
There's a great big beautiful tomorrow.
I agree, Brandi.
Shining at the end of every day. There's a great big beautiful tomorrow. And tomorrow's just a dream away. Man has a dream, and that's the start. We've all a dream, but
it's a dream come true for you and me.
So there's a great big beautiful tomorrow. Shining at the end of every day.
Jon dyes hair? Jon, what is going on?
Isn't it a pleasant holiday? You know, turkey's in the oven, it's peaceful and quiet.
Yes! 300 points, my best score yet.
Well, it was peaceful until Santa brought that new virtual reality space pilot game.
Your turn, Grandma. Let's switch the image over to the TV so the resident flying ace can show you how it works. Now, it's a little tricky. Just use your game glove to fly behind the other guy and blast him with your laser blaster.
Laser blaster? Well, I'll give it a try.
Take a look around, Grandma. You're in the ship.
Yes, like I'm really there.
Okay, get ready. You're about to blast off.
Here goes nothing. Whoa.
All right, here it comes. Oh, you missed him.
Hey, everybody. I'm done programming our new voice activation system.
Now all our household items will do anything we tell them to do.
Great. Tell the refrigerator bring me a root beer.
Well, it can't quite do that. But I'll show you something it can do. Tree lights 30% brighter.
Oh, that's no big deal. Anybody can do that voice activated stuff. Watch this. Roar, speak.
John, the oven should respond to your voice commands now. Give it a try.
Oh, okay. Here goes. Temperature to 375.
Look at that. It even talks back.
Reminds me of certain people I know.
Yeah, right, Dad.
You gotta lose him, Grandma. Bang to the right.
Remember Dad's turkey last year?
Yeah, that thing really smoked up the place when it burned, didn't it?
We ended up microwaving frozen pizzas.
Well, no need to worry about the turkey this year. Not with an oven that will do anything your father tells it to do.
Oh, good shot.
Did you see that?
Dad, Grandma's up to 550 points.
Did you say 550? Hey, she's getting the hang of that thing.
I can't believe all the new gadgets they've got now. You know, in my day.
Oh no, you're not going to tell us about the old days when you didn't even have a car phone.
Hey, Trish, for a while we didn't even have a house phone. Not to mention laser discs, high-def TV, everything is automated today, including, well, including that.
No privacy is all around this place.
Sorry, Orville. Anyway, you guys know how good you got it nowadays.
You know, my grandpa told me the very same thing when I was a kid.
Hey, check it out, Dad. Grandma's up to 975 points.
Wow, 975.
John, what's wrong with the oven?
What?
Anyone for pizza?
Oh, another Christmas turkey ruined.
Man, what a game. I really smoked those guys. Looks like I'm resident flying ace now.
Oh, best 2 out of 3, Grandma.
Later, kid. Boy, that's fun. What will they think up next?
Who knows? We've got a whole new century waiting for us out there.
Yeah, and maybe sometime in the new century, your father will learn how to talk to our oven.
Well, maybe by then ovens will read our minds. But hey, as long as we're all here and happy and together for the holidays, who cares if I burned our Christmas turkey?
I do. I'm starving.
Don't worry, Dad. Someday, everything's going to be so automated, you won't ever have to cook another Christmas turkey again.
There's a bright and beautiful tomorrow, shining at the end of every day. There's a great big beautiful tomorrow, and tomorrow's just a dream away.
Man has a dream, and that's the start. He follows his dream with might and heart.
And it becomes a reality.
It's a dream come true for you and me. Shining at the end of every day. There's a great big beautiful tomorrow. Just a dream away.
Thank you for joining us on Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress. We hope you've enjoyed this tribute to the 1964 Carousel of Progress at New York World's Fair. Please gather all of your personal belongings and exit.
Wow, everyone remained seated. A seamless show. Oh, it's bright out here. I love is the sun setting here at Walt Disney World. Man has a dream. All right, and look at that. The people mover line has gone down. It worked. What about the Joffrey's line? Ooh, Joffrey's line looks super low. People mover line keep getting shorter. We need a little pick me up, a little pep in the step. I loved all the chat during Carousel of Progress. We're going to catch up with it in a sec. If you have any questions, comments, you want to shout out or talk about some of your favorite attractions or Walt Disney World things, go ahead and throw it in the chat now. Or try to stump me with some Disney Parks trivia. All right, let's say hi to some people real quick. We were talking about the brackets. Pete, somebody says sprinkles are the best, but well, we're going back to that conversation because then he said I'm team pods. Pods are at Animal Kingdom. The cheeseburger pods are great. But I'm saying the best snack at the Magic Kingdom is still going to be the spring rolls for me. Anyway, Disney Mike in the house. Oh, Disney Mike's correct. Our trivia question was, it says Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress, and I said, what is another attraction that starts with Walt Disney's blank? And it is the Tiki Room. Nicely done, Mike. Brandi then asked, what's everyone's favorite Carousel of Progress scene? By the way, I love seeing some of the names. You got Brandi, Disney Mike, Dawn, Pat75. Like, look at all these fun people. Dawn loves the 40s Halloween scene. Brady said, I love the outdated furniture. Dawn says, car phones and Laserdisc make me cringe. Yeah. Well, now what does he say? Laserdisc and high-def TV? Then Bill said, Lynnette was there for the 64 World's Fair, one of my favorite picks. That's super cool. My dad was there for the 64 World's Fair as well, where the Carousel of Progress debuted. Along with It's a Small World and Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln. Dawn says my in-laws were there too, with somehow no photos. Yeah, I wish I had photos of my dad at the World's Fair. Brady says Sarsaparilla should make a comeback. Hey, let me get a Jack and Sarsaparilla. That would be fun to say. Lynnette said, Bill says Lynnette had her little pocketbook and her little teenage face. Aw. Then Pat Make 75 showed up, everyone saying hello. Brandy also said rumpuses should make a comeback. I do love the word rumpus. Or rumpus rooms should make a comeback. What are you thinking? Dawn says she knows a ginger cat named Rumpus. He's chonky, like stew. Brady said Laserdisc should not make a comeback. Yeah, we've evolved. Todd in the house. What's up, Todd? Todd says, how many CM turkeys have they ruined? Seriously. Dawn says several a day. Todd says, everyone sing it. There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. Todd says, how do they ruin so many turkeys without the smart... Yeah, I mean, it's supposed to be a smart oven, right? Hey, Kelsey's here. What's up, Kelsey? Look at all these beautiful, amazing humans hanging out here at Magic Kingdom with me on a Saturday evening. The sun is going down. The people mover is moving. The palm trees are out. Were you like me? Did you once read that these were powered by the sun? And then you found out, no, they're not. That was a rumor. Oh, it hurt me. It hurt me. And my Disney fandom. And the Carousel of Progress, great idea, because the temp did drop a few degrees. I want to say it's high 70s right now. It feels like 79 is what I'm going to call it at. All right, from here, I think we're going to go head over, do some people mover action. Then we'll check some wait times. We'll see what's going on. I think there's going to be a cavalcade. Although that might have passed while your Carousel of Progress, now they look at the time. We're definitely going to stick around and see Disney Starlight, the new nighttime parade. Can I still say new? You say new for what? At least the first year? Also, this is not in this park, but I was just going to share this with you. I need to do Guardians again soon. It's been a little too long. I heard Everybody Wants to Rule the World on the radio today, and I was like, it's a sign. I got to get back on Guardians. This double espresso is going to hit the spot. Hey, what's happening, Jacqueline? Can I do a double espresso, please? That would be amazing. 26. Thank you so much. Have a great day. While we wait for our order number 50, we're underneath the People Mover. We're just to the right of Space Mountain, sitting in a 35-minute wait. And I've talked about this before, but there's a few things you should know about this area. One, these are great restrooms. A lot of the restrooms in the park could be crowded, busy. These are very clean. There's plenty of stalls. They're kind of a hidden gem. What was this before they were restrooms? Well, this used to be the Sky Ride here in the park. The buckets used to come in from Fantasyland and land right here, and this is how you would take off and depart, right here above these bathrooms. You look at old pictures of the Magic Kingdom, you'll see those sky buckets. They have an old one, or at least a mock-up of one, over at Disney Springs. You can go take a picture of it. And Joffrey's, the bees love Joffrey's, and the bees are back. The bees are back in town. Thanks. Oh yeah. Actually, speaking of these great restrooms, I think I might have to partake. We're just gonna trust the world with the camera though. It's Disney, right? We can trust. It's a good time for everyone to get to know each other. Maybe you haven't hit the like button yet. That would really be awesome. If you're watching it on TV, I know it takes a little extra effort. You gotta hit like up, down, or left or right. For my people on phones, laptops, iPads, hitting that little thumbs up would really be amazing right now. Subscribe if you're new. Just chat it up. Come up with some good Disney Parks trivia. I'm curious what you come up with. Because either way, it's a win for me. Either I look, you know, cool on our terms, you know what I'm talking about, or I learn something new. All right, don't let anyone steal you. I'm gonna put you down here for 1 sec, and we'll be right back as you watch this beautiful sunset and some people mover action.
Carousel of Progress. As usual, we'll keep moving ahead. So does the carousel. For the progress itself is
The next station is Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress.
As usual, we'll keep moving ahead. And so is the carousel. For the progress itself, this theater never stops.
The next station is Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress.
As usual, we'll keep moving ahead. And so is the carousel. For the progress itself, this theater never stops.
We're back. We made it. I knew we would. If you're not following the socials, check out the socials. My Instagram is @officialcarney. The Twitter is @yourWDWguy. TikTok's Adventures by Carney. We got a website, adventuresbycarney.fun, because that's what it's all about. All right, I think it's time. The line has dwindled just as I predicted. By the way, shout out, oh my God, I wish I could remember this Twitter handle. I'm going to look it up for tomorrow morning. By the way, we'll be live tomorrow morning for Rope Up at Disney's Animal Kingdom, 7:30 a.m. Where are my early birds at? But anyway, someone reposted. I made a crazy prediction about CEOs years ago, and it came true. And I forgot. I mean, not that I'm supposed to be like, hey, look at me, but it was kind of cool that it happened. And someone found it and tagged me on Twitter or X, and I reposted it the other day. It was pretty neat. All right, this isn't bad. We're if you're in the line, it's 15 minutes or less typically. Let's see. Right now it is 79-minute mark of the video. We'll see how long until we get on. But let's have some fun in line. Let's chat. Brandi talking about the Carousel of Progress. I always thought it was weird that they were having turkey on Christmas. We have Christmas ham, turkey for Thanksgiving. Yeah, I guess everyone does a different thing. I know some families, now that I've hopped around for Christmas, a bunch of different families. Like Thanksgiving, we're always together as a family. Christmas is always a weird holiday for me growing up, where I've spent it with different families and whatnot. But I know some families do the turkey. I have seen it before. Ham, very popular. Of course, my Italians crushing the seafood action. Love me some seafood. I'm not gonna lie, the stage show just ended. There was one Christmas at my mom's where she did takeout. And I know you're like, Christmas? No, that sounds terrible. But it was from my favorite Italian food place, and we got to order whatever we wanted. So I was like crushing chicken parm, eggplant parm. Do you see a theme here? the breads, the salad. Ooh, it was a good year. I mean, obviously, home cooked meals are the best. My dad was kind of the cook of the house. Once he passed, or once our family split up a little bit, you find alternatives. But yeah, a lot of fun memories. Trying to think what I had for Christmas this past year. It was, bless you. I gotta remember. Anyway, fun observation, Randy. Todd says, I was at Epcot last Friday and Animal Kingdom last Saturday. Sadly, after 90 minutes in line, Guardians didn't recover from its breakdown. Oh no! I hope they did something for you. Obviously, God bless you. Nothing will be as good as Guardians, whatever they replace it with. But hopefully they did the right thing. Yeah, Dawn says, that's a bummer, Todd. Pete Stummy says, I'm not a bee guy, but Tracy's cousin has a bee farm. That's pretty cool. Yeah, bees are awesome. I mean, we need bees. I'm not afraid of bees. I know they're a little weird. I don't like them around me. I just give them a little, hey, not me. A little, hey, see you later. But we need the bees. We need the bees. I had a buddy, shout out to my buddy Mark Grimoldi. I mean, what a life. I think I kind of want to live his life, but he just did it 12 years before me, and I should have just followed his lead, but I was a little young for this. Got a house at East, like right in wine country on Long Island. Made a little farm, got a chicken coop, got some chickens, had some fresh eggs every morning. Started doing the hives, had the bees, had some other like farm animals that produced food, and like just a nice little piece of property. Then he was working in the wine industry. He started his own like wine label. Then he moved to upstate New York into the Finger Lake area and was making wine. Then opened up a little wine shop where he was not only slinging his wine and product, but also other people's, and then opened up a brewery and has been crushing the brewery and wine scene. I mean, has a nice little farm up by the Finger Lakes, awesome family. Lauren and I spent a 4th of July with him years ago when we first got together. Great guy. Yeah, he was the first time that I ever experienced like how to maintain and keep bees, where he like pulled out the sections of the hive, showed you where the honey comes from, all the bees, like how to like not. It was very interesting. Pete says, the grandma in the Carousel of Progress appears somewhere else in Magic Kingdom. Where else will she appear? Ooh, I know the answer to this. I'll let everyone else answer first, but I know the answer to this. It's spooky, I'll tell you that. Todd says, after Guardians, they did give us a redemption experience, so I was able to use an expedition on Saturday, which is cool. There you go. Dawn says, we usually have beef on Christmas. There you go. Dawn says, when I was a kid, we had turkey on Christmas. Yeah, that's it. Brandy says, I wanted to find an Italian family to go to the Feast on the Seven Fishes. It's awesome. I would love to do that again, too. Who wants to adopt me this Christmas? This past Christmas was sad. I was by myself. Someone adopt me. Lynnette says, ham for Easter. Well, to be fair, everyone, don't feel bad for me. I, in the position I'm in, can only do one holiday now going back to New York. So I went back to New York for Thanksgiving, had a great time with family and friends. Shout out to Pete Stummy as well. But because I went home for Thanksgiving and I, helped run the company I work for, I stayed home for Christmas. I stayed around for Christmas so everyone else can kind of do their thing. Lynette says, I do ham for Easter, turkey for Thanksgiving, and beef for Christmas. There you go. Dawn says same. Pat says turkey, then ham at Easter. Wow. All right. All right, there's no guesses, so I'm gonna answer the question for Pete Stummy. It says, the grandma in the Carousel of Progress appears somewhere else in the Magic Kingdom. Where else will she appear? So over here at Walt Disney Carousel of Progress, you saw her. I'm pretty sure, and Pete can correct me if I'm wrong, is that you will also see her in the Haunted Mansion. Pete, you tell me if I'm right. Anyone else have any fun Disney Parks trivia? Hit me up. He says, Tracy needs a shout out. She's the one who found my new car. Shout out to Tracy. What kind of car, Pete? I'm excited to hear about it. And do you like it? I know you missed the old one. What do you think so far? It's a week full of it's a new things this week. It's a new season. Spring has sprung. Happy spring, everyone. I was thinking about this, and I was what's the right word here? Oh, besties, and they're happy birthday. I guess, what's the right word? I saw, like I said, everyone here knows I've been moving to my new place, but finally got into where I'm going to be for a little bit, and I love it. I posted a couple videos. You know what? Maybe I'll put it here on the channel. Why not, right? You guys want to see where I'm living? I don't know. I said I was going to post it when I did a video, because I said it to a few people the other day, and I'm like, nobody's going to care, but if people want to see it, maybe I'll put a little short out, because I made like basically a mini short to show people where I live in terms of like the new apartment, the amenities. It's beautiful. I love it. I'm on the 4th floor. My balcony's screened in, so I can just sit out there. And I love this, is that I can see the pool, so it has that. I see like the sunsets, which is great. It's a little different because normally I used to face the sunrise when I was here in Orlando. But up on the 4th floor too, I look down and kind of like just in front of me, but like if I have to look down to see it and not like on the horizon, is there a little dog park? And I love it because I think dogs are amazing and beautiful. I want one. And these dogs just playing with each other just brings me such joy. And then there was like a sign. This is why I think I should get a dog. I was unpacking some of the boxes I brought on my first trip, and I found a lacrosse ball. Now this is interesting for a few reasons. One, I never played lacrosse. But I was watching the dogs just earlier, and I'm like, I'm going to save this ball. I'm going to find someone else's dog that needs love and play catch with this dog. I feel like a lacrosse ball is the perfect like dog catching ball. Pete, somebody says, that is correct, question mark. Dawn says, Haunted Mansion Ballroom. Pete, somebody says, a Jeep Compass. It's very nice. Awesome, congratulations. Music and Theme Parks World in the house. What's up, Elliot? Another great YouTube channel, check it out. PatMix75 says, lately it feels like meat roulette each year based on what trendy cooking device my brother-in-law has. I love that. Brian wants to know where he can go play meat roulette. Yeah, amen. What was really cool, you know, and I guess not if you're a vegetarian or vegan, but my fraternity guys on Long Island, you know, after we graduated, we used to get together once. It started as once a month, and we went to like every other month, and it hasn't happened in years now. But when I was living on Long Island, every guy in the group, and there was a group, I don't know, like we put it out and invite to, let's say, 20 people. And we'd rotate, and once like everyone goes through, you pick the place, but everyone got to pick a place, and we would do like different types of meats. So like you had to have, it was like usually like a fancy thing. So like, you know, it started at like a nice steakhouse. And then we went to like this cool like butcher shop that cooked the meats you had. And then I knew a chef on Long Island, so we went on the night like a restaurant was closed, and he cooked us like 6 courses of meat. Like then somebody else went, and we went to like this chop house. It just was really cool, like all these different things, and every guy got to choose a place, and we all got together, and we called it, you know, we steak night, but really just became like a night of meats. And Brandi, it's so funny, like Brian would have loved it. And now I'm pretty sure half of that group is gout. All right, that's not funny, but at least a third. Todd said we had a magical cast member moment at Test Track. There was no sound in our car. We were thinking, oh man, oh well, next trip. We mentioned that the car needed repair, and then the cast member said, go again, got us back to back right into the loading area for a full experience, and that's what it's all about. I love that, Todd. Literally, that is the Disney magic. I love hearing that. Elliot said, I had 52 people watching yesterday's stream. My recent record was 30 before that. Congratulations, that's awesome, dude. Happy to see you crushing it and growing. Brandi, progressive dinner, but meats. It would be cool if like your uncle or someone you know like owned Disney, right? Let's just say like you were Josh D'Amaro's nephew, and he's in this position for a few years. Maybe he's on an Iger run of like over a decade or so. And you're like, hey, what if we set up TV tables in the middle of the People Mover cars one night after the park closes, and we just did a People Mover meal? And every time you come through the turnstile here, they took your previous course and they served you another course. Wouldn't it be cool? Now, I'm saying this is a private event for me, but Disney, I know you're watching and listening. I know people would pay oodles of money. I would, because I love the People Mover and I love any meal that involves multiple courses, especially if it's like kind of like a tasting menu where like you get, you know, let's just say 5 or more courses, smaller bites, but like you get to try a bunch of stuff. Start with a little amuse-bouche, maybe soup and salad, a bread course. Then we move on to like an appetizer. I'm just saying, People Mover meals, I would pay a ton. Let's put it in the chat, just for fun here. Whether you're a fan of People Mover, eating or not, what would you pay if you were to get a 5-course meal in the People Mover, and every time you came through here, they took your previous course and they served you the next course? The chef describes it as you're going around and taking off for your lap, and you enjoy that course on your trip around. I'd pay a lot. I'll throw out my number after everyone else throws out theirs. Oh, our moving walkway has stopped moving, but we can just, as Mitch Hedberg says, escalator closed, temporarily stairs. Moving walkway stopped, temporarily ramp. The speed ramp has become a regular ramp. One of my favorites, remember, a lot of you remember, but when someone got their Crocs stuck in there, and then it was like, the crowd was like, well, it's never gonna reopen, but the guy just yanked it out. All right.
Hey, come here. Stop.
What did I say the minute was? We got on at 79. We were at the 92-minute mark, so 13 minutes. It was 15. We'll get on in the next minute. 15 was pretty solid. We're gonna get on after our 14-minute wait. It's a fun little fact for your family to know. If you get in line, as long as you're not outside of the line for the People Mover, 15 minutes from right there. Now you're done with Gary. What's going on? Says, well, hello there. I finished my around the world drinking trip that night at Epcot. Oh, awesome. Glad you made it. Congrats. It's a feat. Todd said, I had that happen to me on Mansion once. No audio and let me ride again. That's awesome. One of the best days of my life. That was Brandi talking to Todd, by the way. I said Todd, but it was Brandi talking to Todd. Just me. Elliot says, that would be awesome. All right, we're talking about the People Mover meals. If you're just joining, we're at the Magic Kingdom at Walt Disney World. We're on the People Mover, and I was saying, would it be cool if they added like a little temporary table here in the middle, and every time you went through around this like roundabout, they gave you a new course. What? It's magic! Todd, I left 2 cash comments because of that, and on the app, and then an email. That's the way to do it. Brandi said Disney would charge like $2.99 for that. Honestly, I think that's a good price. That's just me. For a 5-course meal at Disney on the People Mover. Ryan says $2.50 per person, but we would need those suction cup plates at the table. Yeah, I mean, you would want to control your plates. It speeds up a little bit here. I do think they have to slow it down, like around this turn. Maybe they do it at a slower pace. You can enjoy the course. Like each course is a full. Brady says yes. I remember the Croc stream. Yeah, that was fun. See you later, Elliot.
Welcome aboard the People Mover, presented by Enterprise. I'm Orak 5.
Glenn Richey in the house. He's lurking. A little sunset ride on the Tomorrowland Transit Authority. Perfection, Pete Stummy says, and I agree. I was about to say the same thing.
Spacecraft Monster.
Good to see Glenn here hanging out.
Today in Tomorrowland.
For your safety, if you have wings, jetpacks, or gravity polarizers, please do not take flight while on board. Thank you.
The next station is Tomorrowland Urban Planning and Star Traders.
Transfer to green and red lines. Don't worry, your express train keeps on rolling through. Right by two of my favorite spots.
Look at that shot right there. Come on.
First up, Progress City. Walt Disney's amazing dream for a community of tomorrow. Did you know Progress City inspired Epcot? And a lot of the visionary ideas throughout Walt Disney World. Look, there's even a tiny people mover.
I wonder if there's a little Adventures by Carney. No one's behind us. We lost them. Progress City. If you don't know what this was all about, you really should do a deep dive. That was supposed to be Epcot.
To the greatest ones in the galaxy. Except actually.
Hi, Suzanne. Great to see Suzanne Richey in the house. I see you shopping. Oh, beautiful time of day. The temperature's just right. Captain Kirk said just right this morning. Or earlier in the stream this morning. Earlier in the stream. Oh, here they come. Welcome to the Tomorrowland Speedway 100. That's 100 seconds of pure terror while your child drives you around the track. Let's see how they're doing out there. Well, 33 is an early favorite. That is a grown man driving a car. 33, significant because of the club you can hang out in afterwards if you win. 55, the Disneyland car in the orange going around. There's 33. Don't let that guy drive home. Remember we used to watch Tron updates from here? The good old days. Hello, friends. All right, we're going to Space Mountain. It's going to get dark. Hold on to somebody you love. It's going to get spooky.
This is Starport 75, or as we locals call it, Space Mountain. Our high-speed rocket put to distant deep space destinations.
Bill says, I met your friend Andrew from the cruise at Haleo. Yeah, he's in a server at Haleo. Shout out to Drew.
Retreat in the gallery. The core words of 97. You H2 owe it to yourself. Book today.
All right, I'm thinking about that meal thing. That they would have to put like one of those fake candles in the middle for this section, but it would still be fun. And there would have to be like places for your. It would have to move very slow, like this speed. Oh, little robo dog. Hi, baby. Ooh, look at a mermaid lagoon. If you ever want to see Space Mountain with the lights on, if you see Space Mountain broken down, jump on the People Mover. There's a good chance you'll see it. Now let's listen to the screams and enjoy. Suzanne says, I got Glenn home with me for once. Yeah, this man, globe-trotting. Lock him up. By the way, we're only, what is this, 22 likes away from 100? If you haven't hit that thumbs up yet or smash that like button, please do so now. That would be great. And subscribe if you're new. I'd love for you to hang out. We got a lot of new stuff coming to the channel. I was talking a little bit about it on our Patreon Zoom call. We're going to be having some fun, trying some new things and bringing back some classics. If you were a Cooking with Carney fan, good news for you. And if you weren't a Cooking with Carney fan, I'm sorry. I hope you enjoyed your break. Train! Ah! Perfect timing. This train went our way. What do the Tron wait time is right now? Ridiculous. Not that we can do it with the live stream. It's a stream killer.
Please keep forward-facing tentacles clear of oncoming vehicles. Thank you.
She's all over the road. Left! Your other left!
our celestial symbol of interplanetary harmony and fellowship.
Look at this. Are you kidding me?
High above Tomorrowland for a spin amongst the planets.
Just take this in. How friggin' awesome is this? I'm so grateful you're here with me, hanging out. Thank you so much.
The next station is Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress.
As usual, we'll keep moving ahead, and so does the carousel. Like progress itself, this theater never stops, inspiring new generations to dream of a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
Do we think we can just see into the new Space Ranger spin? It should be opening back up very soon. It's gonna be a busy summer. A lot of fun stuff happening. Good call, Dad. That kid's arm would have been snapped. Gotta keep your hands and arms inside the vehicle at all times. There's room on the couch. Ooh, you can kind of see inside. Oh, so exciting. I'm pumped to have more control of my laser shooting thing. Whee! Remember we used to lose service all the time? It really is a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. All right, here's the shot. Ready? Get ready. Oh my God.
This show.
Now approaching Tomorrowland Transit Authority Station.
Are you kidding me?
Life forms, our people journey has nearly come.
Sweet, sassy, molassy.
It's been a pleasure to have you aboard. And even though we're concluding, this is always my favorite part. Because now is the
next course. All right, I'll give you another little secret. And don't abuse it. Don't do it more and more than once. Don't tell too many of your friends. But since you're watching right now on a Saturday evening with me, or if you're watching in the future, leave a comment if you didn't know this and want to try it. When you approach the roundabout coming up over here, if you go like this, one of these, to the cast member, and you smile and you're being polite, it works better if it's a child doing it as well. But one of these, most of the time, it's worked 100% of the time for us, but most of the time, they will let you re-ride and stay on. Now, I've never tried this when it's been a super, super long wait. I've only tried it with like, let's say, 20-minute wait. But when you go to get out, you give the cast member like a one more time kind of thing with a little smile. Again, it helps if it's a child doing it as well. But you'll get another lap. We did it here on the stream once. Space Ranger spin, reopening soon. Look at that sky.
Keep arms, antennae, and other appendages away from the doors and remain seated until they open automatically. Step onto the moving platform with caution.
Todd, put your jetpacks away.
Away from the car. Thank you. Please keep arms, antennae, and other appendages away from doors and remain seated until they open automatically.
Oh, going again. That was so nice of you to even ask, though. I appreciate you. Naomi, she's awesome. She was like, "You going again?" That is so nice. I should have. But you know, there's lots to see and do with the Magic Kingdom. I love the People Mover. So nice for her to ask. I didn't even do the whole symbol thing. Maybe she saw me in the distance. Asking if I want to go again. That's just so nice. It's the little things for me, really. That's it. This sunset, that little comment from the cast member, all of you here hanging out. This is like peak Saturday night for me right now. Brady said, "Oh, we've talked about his food." Sorry, Dawn. What's everyone having for dinner? Suzanne, true, Bill. We need to put an RFID chip on. Yeah, we should track Glenn. Kind of like how you could track Santa on Christmas Eve. You can track Glenn on his daily travel. Thank you for your service. Oh, Brady says the salon part reminds me of my mama. Mama. Mamu? Mamau? 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 I remember those. Yeah, it reminds me of like sitting and waiting for my mom in those old salons back in the day when I was a kid. This is pre-cell phone, tablet, everything else, so I just had to read whatever magazine was there. Honestly, they shouldn't have let me read those magazines. A young boy reading Cosmo? Terrible idea. I knew 20 ways. I knew how to lose a guy in 10 days before anybody else. All right, what time we got? I love this time of day, so I really want to. I was kind of craving Monster Drink Laugh Floor today. I still want to do it. Maybe in a little bit. Maybe we'll come back. What does everyone want to do? Or what are our wait times at? Anything in the theme park? The theme park. Anything in the Magic Kingdom under 20 minutes right now? Let me know, peeps. Dawn says I had the Thai basil veggie dumplings and they were yummy. Ooh, that does sound really good. Brandi agrees. Todd said I was watching Pete while I was in the queue last Friday. I love that. Shout out to Todd. Suzanne's having fried oysters? Oh, wow. They drained it all the way back to here. Sometimes they hold it, so that's where the moat is drained up to. But sometimes, maybe they were doing some painting or rock work down here. I mean, it doesn't look like it. This looks pretty freshly painted. They definitely are doing some work because they have the electric covered with wood, which normally wouldn't be happening if there was water. And these lights are here, so I think there's definitely some painting of the rocks happening. Yep. I got it. I figured it out. Watch out. Detective Carney's on it. Because they, most of the time, for like when they were doing the Christmas lights and whatnot, they would put that little dam up here. Or back there. One or the other. But it's all the way over there. Bird, sitting on Tink's line. You got to get out of there. If you want to have Tink fly directly overhead as you're going underneath the Tomorrowland cup holder. Oh, look at that moon. A tiny little moon. What is that, like a Gibbons waxing? I don't know what that is. I'm making things up. But this line, you can see it barely. But right here, this post, this speaker post, and this speaker post, Tink will fly right over your head. Now, I'm going to tell you the truth, not great viewing of the castle itself. So those projections you're going to miss out on. And also the fireworks will be a little off-center for you. But Tink will fly right over your head right here. This always looks so sketchy to me. Like, I know Disney's not playing around, but it looks like they act like 19-year-old me and my friends would be like, hey, can you get this water to stop? And we're like, yeah, give me a tarp and some wood. No problem. And this looks like the result of that. Todd says, my wife was pregnant many moons ago. She couldn't ride Space Mountain, so she rode people for about 45 minutes, and they just kept letting her ride. That's so nice. Somebody's having chicken parm with some spaghetti and meatballs. That sounds amazing. Ooh, the lights just went on in the trees. Bell says, New York City street food safe? Yeah, it's so good. I mean, I don't know, because I just grew up with it. Like, I'm used to it, and I love it. But as I used to say, give me the street meat. Now, I should say, if something doesn't look appetizing, don't do it. Like, if something looks a little sketch, or if you're in a certain part of town, it's a little common sense. But I love me some New York City street meat. Enjoy it. If you're going to New York, have a great time. By the way, hi, Bells. Brady says, LOL, it's real country, pronounced ma'am-aw. Oh, so ma'am-aw. Ma'am-aw. That's fun. Oh, hey now, ma'am-aw. Suzanne says, hey, Brandi, down here, it's Mima. Yeah, I've heard of Mima. Ryan says, teacups is 10 minutes. I don't know if teacups is ideal for the stream right now, or me. Oh, that's spinning. Whoa, it's bubbly. Oh my God. I was like, where are all these bubbles coming from? It's a bubble trash can. It's pandemonium. or candemonium. Best job ever. You get to follow the bubbles? That's fun. I've seen the cast members that follow the horses, but never one that follows the bubbles. That's fun. Brandi says, Suzanne, I have a Mima too. She was my great-grandmother, but this is Mama. Dawn says, Small World, Carousel, and Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor. All right, well, we just passed the Laugh Floor. She says, let's see. Ooh, Country Bears, Tiki, Dumbo, Speedway. Yeah, I'm with Brandi says, Pete's Tummy. That sounds amazing. That chicken parm does sound good. Carpets, Full Heart Magic. Pirates at 20. Tiana's at 25. Maybe that sounds, maybe like a little corridor sounds like fun. Maybe we do a little. All right, hear me out. Here's what I'm thinking. We head this way because the sun, it's so beautiful out right now. I kind of want to stay outdoors a little bit and soak in this beautiful sunset golden hour we have going on. So I think we take our time, we walk all the way to the end, get our little Big Thunder construction update as we enter Liberty Square here. And then I'm thinking by the time we get there, Tiana might drop down to 20. It keeps dropping, right? People are going to come over here for the parades, cavalcades, fireworks. The crowds move this direction. But maybe while we're on Tiana, we get that like final little bit of sunset as we're making that corner outside. We'll see. I'm just brainstorming out loud with everybody. Not your normal Gary says that that dam over there reminds me or makes me think that the Disney builder was a Marine. We make do with whatever random stuff is laying around. Amen. Semper Fi. Shout out to all the vets out there and active duty military and families of military. I sincerely appreciate everything you've done for us, and that's why we were able to walk around. The world right now is chaos. And here we are walking around the Magic Kingdom. How lucky are we? Brandi says, give me the street meat and free my soul. Give me the street meat and free my soul. I want to get lost in a chopped cheese. In a, what'd you write? In a chopped cheese roll? I knew exactly what song you were singing. Yeah, Todd, definitely a better assignment to follow the bubbles on the horses. I would agree. Suzanne says, that's a gorgeous sunset. Amen. That guy's shirt. My therapist gave up. It's a good one. Speaking of therapists, I'm loving this season of Shrinking on Apple TV. If you're not watching it, it is my #1 recommendation right now. Current TV shows, I literally watch that night or the next morning, no matter what. Survivor, season 50, obviously. You know I want to be on it. Help. Just tell me. I got to get on it. After Survivor, well, I'm going through the week. So Shrinking, obviously. Survivor. I think that this season of SNL is going really well. Really been enjoying this season of Saturday Night Live. And what else? I mean, I'm a big fan of Last Week Tonight on HBO. Those would be the ones that, like, I watch every week on time. There's a few other ones I sprinkle in. I don't have a lot of time, so that's kind of the vibe. Oh, also, I mean, I'm not sure if I'm hoping everyone saw it already, but the Muppet Show that they brought back was fantastic. If you haven't seen it over on Disney Plus, so good. Tiana's would be cool with the sunset. Yeah, we're headed that way now. That's what I was thinking as well. I do miss the little Muppet Show in Liberty Square as well. I thought it was a great addition to the park. I'm thinking, I know they're bringing the Muppets back really quick, which is awesome. What a great turnaround. Shout out to the Imagineers and the construction and building team. They're bringing it over to Rock and Roller Coaster featuring the Muppets, but I think they should bring it back. More bubbles. I'm loving the bubbles today. Hey, Katie, thanks for everything. I think they should bring the Muppets back this summer. to this park. It was so good with Sam Eagle. So that's 100% rather watch these videos on the news. Same, my friend. Joe Cool, what's going on? Says good evening, everyone. Yeah, Brandi, I was dying laughing. She's the best SNL skit this season, the aerial tramway. I was rolling, and it was embarrassing because I was in the back of a car. I had an earbud in. My other two friends were talking. I was just like kind of like watching it quietly, and I burst out laughing. So good. For everyone who hasn't seen it, aerial tramway, hilarious. Suzanne Richey says, "Oh my God, you have to get on Survivor." I know, right? I wanted to be on it forever. I've watched that show since season 1. My father and I watched it 25 years ago. I've been watching it all the way through. And then during the pandemic, I went back and watched every season again with Lauren. I got to get on. I've auditioned. I don't know what we're up to now. I mean, not like, I just started recently and I missed one, but like maybe 4 or 5 times. We're definitely sending in another video. The thing is, every time I make one, I hate it. And I change it and everything else. Then it's like, I just, at the end, just give up. I'm sending it. My favorite one was I filmed one in Animal Kingdom, which was awesome. I should go back and find them. Maybe I'll put them in the Patreon. By the way, I haven't mentioned the Patreon. If you want to support the channel, go check out patreon.com. Shout out to all the Patreons, making it happen. So they've extended this wall because Cars, the new Cars land we're getting here at the Magic Kingdom, has gone vertical. But I like that they've added some more fun stuff for this vibe over here for Tiana. But Big Thunder Mountain, revamped, new track, new paint, new show scene, coming back soon. All right, what do we got? Still 25? 25 is not bad. Should we do it? Everyone okay if I know I said 20 or less. Is everyone okay with it for the sunset? We can talk in line, have a good time. Talk in line, have a good time. Watching the sunshine. This ride's a dime. Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Bop-a-da-bop-ba-zit-a-dee-dee. Oh, it is long. This might be this might be 30. All right, I'm making a call. I know we wanted to see the sunset. Let's go find another pretty spot. I'm going to tell you why we're going to abandon ship. That if it goes longer than 30, and then it is a 10-minute ride, and then we get off, this puts our total experience around 45 minutes. And 45 minutes from now, it will be 8:30. And we want to see a parade. We want to get a good spot for the parade. So I don't want to chance if this doesn't go down at that point. So I don't want to chance that. So let's find something that's a little bit shorter. Maybe we'll go check Pirates or something like that. And then we get off, we can get a good spot for the parade. I want to enjoy Disney Starlight. Look at that. With the sun just bouncing off of it. The official bird of Florida, the crane. A couple of pieces of scaffolding left, and then that's going to come down. The other thing I'm thinking is that if we waited the 25, 30 minutes, and by the time we got on and went over to that part, it might already be gone. That sunset. So we make an executive call. You know what? We're fluid here. Sorry if I got everyone teased up. I mean, we do love Tiana. Not your normal Gary. Says, Pete, there's talk about a duo survival show. I'd be happy to get on. Let's go. Me and Brandi almost got on the game show together. Fun fact. Somebody says, fun memory when we went in 2019. Landon was 2. It was his first trip, and he saw Kermit. He stood up in the stroller and was so psyched to see him. Oh, I love that. That's an awesome memory. Look at this. the tower, the sunset. Brandy says, agree that new Muppet Show slapped. Rizzo doing The Weeknd, are you kidding me? So good. When you said Rizzo, by the way, I'm watching the season of Survivor, and you got the Riz God on it, the R-I-Z-G-O-D from Long Island. See Adam G says, Pete, I'm a new subscriber here. Currently having dinner with my brother T3. What's going on? Thanks for being a new subscriber. Shout out to anyone who's new subscriber. Say hi in the chat. Or if you just never said hi, you want a little hello? I love that. That's like the nicest comment. Subscribing, it's free, but like you don't know how much that does for the channel. Every sponsorship, every time you call somewhere and say like, hey, this is my channel. First question, how many subscribers? So thank you everyone who subscribes. And also if you just hit the like button, that's huge too. Again, a great place for this guest experience team. This is where the Blue Umbrella should have been the whole time. I'm loving these new locations. If you've never done a Pirate's Adventure, Treasure of the Seven Seas, it's a super fun scavenger hunt that's open from 12 to 6. We've done it on the channel a bunch of times. You can just search it here on the channel. We'll come back and do it again soon, I'm sure, but almost got a bubble fight. Bubble fight. Suzanne says, keep submitting. I will. I'm definitely auditioning again this year. I already recorded something. I don't know if I'm in love with it, but I think we have another like month before they cut off the auditions. Todd says, Pete, in your opinion, are crowds more, less, or about the same as last year considering all the construction? I'd say they're the same. This feels normal, like a Saturday here. I think the wait times, I think tonight aren't that bad. I mean, we're lucky, 15 minutes. This looks like a true 15. Let's time it. On my clock, it is 1:23. Let's see what time it is when we get on. We're at 100. Basically at 2 hours and 3 minutes. Getting in line right now. Let's see when we get on what the time stamp is. Yeah, I mean, it honestly doesn't even seem that crazy for a Saturday night. I think it's because... Did we go the wrong way? Is this not where we're supposed to go? Okay. Dawn, thanks so much. Hi, your normal Gary says, I tried out for a military show called Surviving Men. You have to do challenges that Navy SEALs do with Navy SEAL Don Men. I made it to the final cut, but not onto the show. Oh, that's so frustrating. I've made it to a deep rounds of a lot of shows, and it's frustrating, but that's really cool. I still think it's a fun experience. Yeah, Gary says, I was sad, but still cool with the whole experience. Yeah, that's a great time. All right, what else are we talking about? We got about, hopefully, another only 13 minutes or so before we get on this attraction, but that's plenty of time to chat. We do have Disney Starlight. I forget, does it step off? Someone probably knows in the chat. At 8:15, 8:30, 8 o'clock? What time does Starlight step off this evening? I know there's two, but I'm talking about the first one. We do have to get to bed early tonight. I have a few things I have to take care of here in Orlando before we, and again, we wake up early tomorrow. The alarm is already set for 6. Get a couple things done. We gotta be at the Disney's Animal Kingdom by 7:15 for our live stream at 7:30. You don't wanna miss it. If you're up early, start your Sunday morning with a little Adventures by Carney. And the easy way not to forget is that subscribe. And when you subscribe, maybe you've already done this, but there's a little bell. If you hit that bell icon, or as they say, ring the bell, you'll get notified. Turn on all notifications, and every time we go live or put up a new video, you'll get notified. And you can pick how. Email, maybe you want a phone notification. That way you never miss any of the fun. And I recommend doing it, because sometimes We go live real quick, impromptu, do something crazy, and then maybe I'll like make it private or send it to the members or send it to the Patreon. It's the best way to stay in the loop. I think I gotta clean this lens a little bit. You see the lights bleeding? All right, give me a second. It's gonna get dark, but I'm gonna clean this real quick. Oh, much better. Crisp. 8:15. All right, that's what I thought. That's perfect timing. If we get on this ride as they predicted, it would be about 5 after 8. We get off this ride, make our way back out to the parade route. Perfect spot as the parade will work its way over here. If you haven't been here for the nighttime parade, it goes the opposite of most parades and cavalcades you see here at the Magic Kingdom. As opposed to starting by Tiana and working its way to the front of the park, it starts in the front of the park and it works its way back to Tiana. It's actually more crowded in the front of the park, so you're better off back here in Frontierland if you want more space. But if you want to just see it and cut out early, you can do that too. We're heading into the Castillo del Moro. I was about to say, how many kids jump on this a day, you think? As a kid, that little girl's about to jump up there. They shouldn't have this many explosives this close to everybody. I don't know if anyone's checked out the Beacon Barrel yet, but I think it's a pretty good time. Everyone I've talked to pretty much has the same review as me. It's definitely fun and cool enough where you want to try it at least once. And then I think it's more of like a fun every once in a while or special occasion spot. The theming is cool. It's a little pricey, but it's a good time. I also love some of the people who are like, you see in the Disney communities, like, oops, had too many at Beacon Barrel. That's a first in the Magic Kingdom. The drinks are pretty good. They're not bad, let's say that. On this attractions, we have pretty decent luck most of the time. But if for any reason, here in line or on the ride, we lose service for any reason, or you see a slowdown or a fuzzy picture, please let me know. I will switch from Wi-Fi to cell or vice versa. But we're definitely coming back. I got a full fuel rod in my pocket, and the other hand's holding a gimbal. Like I said, we're live. We're gonna see that parade tonight. Dawn said, yes, I like Beacon Barrel. Yeah, everyone I've talked to for the most part, almost every single person is like, hey, yeah, it's cute. Mostly positive reviews across the board. There's little critiques here and there, but I mean, we're as Disney fans, we always like to play, you know, mini Imagineer. Do you think we can hit 100 likes before the parade is the question. We're at 85. We just need 15 people. 15. You know what? I guarantee right now, everyone watching, if everyone made sure they hit that thumbs up, we 1,000% would hit 100 likes before the parade. So spread the word. You know some people need to see this parade tonight. They need a little Disney magic in their lives. Such a cool queue. So iconic. Theme Park Dad in the house says, hey Pete, crew checking in from Universal. Yeah, Ken, Jamie, and their friends are over at Universal Orlando enjoying Mardi Gras and the Bare Naked Ladies tonight. I love the Bare Naked Ladies. I've seen them at Universal for Mardi Gras, and it was a great show. Shout out to Hamilton, my man Ham. We were at that together. I think we might see Ken tomorrow. He was talking about going to Animal Kingdom in the morning. Also, shout out to Mr. Dave. He's in town. I think we might see them at Animal Kingdom tomorrow morning. And if you're around, want to come say hi, we'll be at Animal Kingdom in the morning. And if you can't be here in person, you can join us right here. And if you want to find out, besides hitting the bell, follow the socials to find out, what's going on in my life outside of the streams and when I'm going live. My Instagram is @officialcarney. My Twitter is @yourWDW guy. The TikTok's Adventures by Carney. We got a website, adventuresbycarney.fun. That's right, .fun. May as well as plug in this fuel rod now. Let's see. There's this thing on these live stream now where you can see your top fans. And I'm giving everybody love and a shout out. I just appreciate you being here. It means a lot. But let's see what YouTube says. Oh, snap. Our top 5, working backwards. Right now, I don't know how this works. So this is what YouTube says. Is Todd in 5. Bill, number 4. Dawn, number 3. Pete Stummy, number 2. And in the number 1 spot, oh, no surprise here. It's in the name, Phenomenal Brandi herself. Is it me, or are these the same decorations as in the Polynesian lobby, just a little bit smaller? Jason Andrews, what's going on? He says, hello, family. That's right, we're a big, happy family here. I miss the days of my cousin, Gunpowder Pete, down there. If you don't know my alter ego, Baby Powder Pete, Gunpowder Pete's pretty cool too. That's a big, whoa, whoops. That's way better. It's a throwback to many years ago. It's funny, the group in front of us are trying to get people to get out of line by saying, oh, Tron's down to 2 minutes. It won't fool me, because we know Disney doesn't post 2 minutes. More cannons and explosives. By the way, if you ever do a Disney VIP tour, these are the doors you come through to get on the ride. Not bad at all. Here's another good fun fact, and I know the answer too. By the way, shout out to Pete Stummy. I said earlier in the stream, try to challenge me with Disney Parks trivia, and he is the only one that did it, and I enjoyed it. His question from earlier, which, in case you missed it, was the grandmother on Carousel of Progress. Where's the other location she's in the Magic Kingdom? Great question. And here, he said, there's 2 skeletons playing chess. Why are they still playing chess? I know the answer to this too. I'll give everyone a second. Just a couple of mates playing chess. Some other fun Pirates of the Caribbean fun facts. One, it has one of the largest put-throughs, which means it can get the most amount of guests through the attraction per hour. I believe it sits at around 3,500 people an hour, which is a lot of guests to get through the ride. So a great attraction for Disney. 2, there is a drop on this ride. It's not too big. Old people can handle it. If it was a big drop and scary, this is what I tell my families who are like afraid of the drop. If it was bad or scary or dangerous, they would have seatbelts on this ride. And there's no seatbelt on this ride. And they allow little ones on it, so you're going to be okay. But the drop is actually because you go underneath the Walt Disney World Railroad. And that is why at the end of the ride, there's that speed ramp going up because you're actually down below a level. Hello down there. All right, to answer Pete Stummy's trivia question, the skeletons playing chess are still playing because they're stuck at a stalemate. Brandi answered in the chat. There you go. It's a stalemate. Says 2024, the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party. A live pirate was down there. Yeah, that's what I was saying. That was Gunpowder Pete, and that's where my character, Baby Powder Pete, came from. They were there, I think, the year before that, too. Careful. Raise the cannons. Dawn says that's because Pirates is not originally planned for Walt Disney World, which is also correct. So we got a shorter one that was shoehorned in, which is also correct. I will say, look, Walt Disney World, I think everyone could agree, there's no other Disney experience on the planet like this. And I know everyone says Japan Fest. I haven't been there. It does look incredible. However, Japan may have more than one park, but nobody has 4 super large theme parks, 2 super large water parks, and a giant shopping and entertainment district at Disney Springs. So this is the spot overall. I mean, Walt Disney World is the size of San Francisco or 2 Manhattans. It's gigantic. Now, does Japan do things really, really right? That's what I hear. We're gonna get out there soon. It's on the bucket list. But like Dawn said, this is not, if you've been on a bunch of them, this is not the best version of Pirates, but it's still a great one. I think Disneyland's still the best. The one in Shanghai seems very cool. It's very different, very technology driven. But hey, at least we got a Pirates, you know? I'm happy we have it. See you real soon. Somebody says Pirate Night was our favorite night during our Disney cruise. That looks like a ton of fun. I haven't done a Disney cruise yet, but I have really enjoyed Royal Caribbean cruises a ton. And speaking of which, there's still time to get on ours. April 24th to the 27th, Royal Caribbean's Utopia of the Seas. You can email Christopher.Birdsong at cruiseinformer.com to get on. It's going to be a blast, tons of fun. I'm riding solo. Back of the boat. I like the back of the boat. Here comes our ride. No flash pictures. Prepare to excel. All right, I'm going to try not to talk on this ride too much so I don't disturb other guests on the attraction. We'll just do little comments when I can, but enjoy Pirates of the Caribbean. Let me know if for any reason the picture gets a little funky, but we should be all right. Somebody says on the cruise, the drink of the day was the rum punch, of course. Yeah, of course. Dawn says Pirates is still my nostalgic fave no matter what. Dawn, you're not going to hear an argument for me. I love going on Pirates every time I'm here. Suzanne agrees too, so same here, Dawn. Jason says today is Down Syndrome Awareness Day, and it happens once a year on this day. Well, that's amazing. Thanks for sharing that, Jason. We just switched to the Disney Wi-Fi. Let me know how the picture is. you want to smile for the picture, they distract you with this spooky skeleton over here. But the picture comes from this skeleton right over here. So when you're looking this way, going down. Sweet, thanks, Don. Oh, we got that one. Cannonball landed right next to us.
They need a bit of persuasion, ladies. Fire at will.
Those are some heavy drops.
Run up your white flag, you scurvy scum.
Carlos.
Bring me Captain Sparrow, or I'll be sending you to Davis.
Don't be cheating. Don't be. See if any of these goats have 5 legs. Whoa! Give me a 20 on the rub. Ooh, we've entered the cardio section of the gym. You think you put on a lot of steps at Disney? Can you smell this room? I hope you can. Ooh, the parrot is singing loud today. Oh, that's perfect. Somebody says I have a Pirates of the Caribbean candle burning right now. I love it. Perfect timing. Shout out to Landon, Marley, Tracy, Pete, the whole Stumby clan. All right, I'm gonna keep rocking the Wi-Fi. Let me know if anything happens to the picture. I'll switch back to Zelle. And this is perfect timing. Disney Starlight, the new nighttime parade, just is stepping off in the front of the Magic Kingdom by the Main Street train station. So by the time it makes its way towards us, we'll have a great spot, be ready to go. I like to check the shirts every once in a while. It's fun. This is a nice one. Pirate's Life for me. High Seas Locksmith. Keys are our specialty. It's all fun and games till someone needs an eye patch. Haha, get it? It's evolved. Drink up the arties, yo ho, yo ho. This is fun. Ooh. Embroidered too. Print and embroidered. Whoa. What does this go for? I'm going to say, yeah, that's about what I would have guessed. I was going to say $30, but 35 makes sense. All right. Oh, this bathroom is bumping. But we're going to trust people anyway. Why not? Should we just trust everybody? I think so. We're going to face it this way so you can see if anyone takes you. And tell them to put you back. I'm going to leave my water right here as well. You got to trust people at Disney, right? Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. We're back. All right, let's go. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. I love the little sounds. Night has fallen upon the Magic Kingdom. Magic is in the air. Somewhere in one of these lands, there is a beautiful nighttime parade making its way right towards us, creating magic for all who view it. That tiny little moon looks cool too. I'll show you in a sec. Tiana's Bayou Adventure looks gorgeous at night as well. If you were here early, you saw I threw up a Ted Lasso short from years ago before the stream, and it was tough picking which one. I put up at first, I was like, I'll just use this one, it's Magic Kingdom. And then I watched it and I was like, maybe I'll pick another one in case people don't know Ted Lasso, but it was me talking about, as Ted Lasso, talking about Splash Mountain leaving. Because I filmed it right after they shut down Splash Mountain and announced Tiana. And I was like, all right, I guess this is dated. Sorry. How gorgeous is that? I mean, come on. Look at that moon. Tiny little sliver. And Tiana. Are you kidding? It's just so beautiful. So again, in case you didn't know, most of the parade cavalcades start here and work their way towards the front of the park. This parade does the opposite, starts up front and heads to the exit here. And typically, crowds are lighter back here, especially for the later parade. You stay for that second parade, you're guaranteed almost a great spot for the parade back here. But since the parade just started about 5 minutes ago, we're gonna have another, I don't know, probably 10 to 15-ish before it makes its way to us. Any other questions, comments? You got any fun Disney Parks trivia for me? I mean, I love learning new things. Try to stump me. But don't make it up. It's gotta be real. And it's gotta be Disney Parks. This is a win-win for me because I get to show you and prove that I know the Disney Parks well enough for you to watch this channel. Or if I don't know it, I get to learn something for the next time I go live. All right, this is where we want to be, right over here. If you're like me and you're looking for a premium spot, if you're looking at the Frontier Trading Post, right here where Texas John Slaughter Trail Post, where you can do some pin trading, this spot right here, this is the box for great viewing. And depending on which cast member's working, some, it's really 50-50. I know it's crazy for Disney, there's no consistency, but most of the time they'll let you stand on it and watch the parade. But we got some time, so let's check out Frontierland souvenir pennies. Look at Cowgirl Daisy, Mickey, Donald, and whoa, hold on tight, partner. Dawn, we are so similar in so many ways. I also love the Frontierland background music. Jason, thank you. Spring has sprung just yesterday. Aww. But who's wearing sweatshirts? It's so hot out here. This is the spot. A lot of pins in here. A lot of pins. 25 years of Disney pin trading. Here's a fun fact. Do you know where pin trading began? I mentioned on the stream a few times. This is actually an idea that Disney picked up on thanks to the 1990, I believe it was 6. Was it 6? I think it was 6. But it was Atlanta, the Atlanta Games. There's been movies made about those Summer Olympics, but not because of pin trading. But yeah, they started doing this thing called pin trading there. Disney saw it, so that's kind of brilliant. And now, look at it. And I know several people who have spent tens of thousands of dollars on pins and pin trading. So some would say a great success by Disney. Great success. I kind of really want some Lincoln Logs. And there's a Country Bear Jamboree one. Like, I really don't even know like what I would do with it. I want to give it to, how old do you have to be for this? I want to give it to my nephew. Not for children under 3. Well, good thing he turns 3. Oh man, and like super soon. In like a week or 2. All right, let's get a spot on our box. All right. Yeah, they're asking the same thing. They said, didn't it start the other direction? Is it late? No, it starts up front. Dawn says Boston Pat has a pretty big Disney pin collection. Yeah. I mean, it's cool. It's something, it's pretty neat. I mean, I have some just because, you know, sometimes it's just so cool. Or if you're at a special event, you're like, you know what, this will hold. This will be pretty cool though in a few years. Yeah, Dawn, Liam is almost 3. Can you believe it? Isn't that nuts? My little miracle nephew is turning 3 in, I don't know what today is because I'm just having a good time, but it's like a week or 2. He's the best. He just had his first Disney experience. I was waiting to post a few of those videos, but I think we can now. Ooh, the lights are up. Yeah, time really does fly, Dawn. I mean, I think about that all the time. I'm like, yeah, there's a brand new YouTube channel. I'm like, people like, oh, maybe? I can't say that anymore. It's gone so fast. It's crazy. Doing a little pre-show lighting test you see on the castle, and those lights are just on. Ooh, I love that sound.
Good evening, stargazers. We're delighted to invite you on tonight's Journey Through the Stars. Follow your heart and make a wish. Disney Starlight Dream the Night Away begins in just 10 minutes.
Ooh. Was there a delay up front? Curious. Is it 10 minutes till they're here or 10 minutes till it steps off? I mean, this other customer said it already stepped off, and I believe it steps off at 8:15. Does it take a full 20 to get here? I guess we'll find out, but we got a good spot. So we are never, ever, ever. I mean, the really good spot, if this box stays empty, is to chill in these rocking chairs. And then claim your spot on the box. Hey, Jason, March almost over? Don't even say that. This year is flying. I can't believe it's almost been a year at this quote-unquote new job I have, too. It's kind of nuts. If you're ever in the Orlando area and you want to do a 5K, I'm doing a ton of them. Big shout out to all the companies that I work for. Doing their I announce for a lot of these companies and DJ their races. So if you're ever in town, check out the Florida Running Company, Strider, Events, Track Shack, and a few other ones. I post them on my Instagram. Again, you can check it out over there at Official Carney. Again, a big shout out to the Patreons. Couldn't do it without you guys. Patreon.com/Adventures by Carney. You know what? That's what I'll do. I'll post the new apartment vids over there. Either tonight. I think probably tonight. We'll do it tonight. They're already done. I just gotta... Yeah, I should be able to do it tonight. And don't forget, if you're having fun, the party continues. The fun continues. The magic continues. Tomorrow morning, bright and early. I think from the time we shut this thing down, you'll have to close your eyes, wake back up. And boom, we will be live tomorrow at Disney's Animal Kingdom at 7:30 a.m. Eastern. Which means if you're watching on the West Coast, I'm going to do some math here. I think that's 4:30 a.m. But you know what? We want a rope drop. I haven't done a true rope drop, and the sun should just be coming up. I think the sunrise is like between 7 and 7:10. But the park doesn't open until 8 to the public, 7:30 for extra magic hours, and I think we're going in for extra magic hours. How exciting. We got some friends on property. Shout out to them. Also, we're looking forward to seeing some friends tomorrow on the stream, so it should be a really good one. Also, I love the mornings at Disney Animal Kingdom. Most of the time, 98% of the time, I want to say. I'm making that number up, but it's pretty close. Animal Kingdom is the first park that opens and the first park that closes every day. So if you're looking to get an early start, Animal Kingdom's the place. So I hope I'll see a lot of you in the morning, or I'll see you on the replay. And if you're watching this on a replay, because I know it's a Saturday night, a lot of people are out, you know, if you're home watching with me right now, shout out to you. But if you're watching the replay, leave a comment, say hi. Comments always help on videos, so I know a lot of people come back and leave comments. Like, I gotta give some love to D-Lo. She's always helped me out leaving comments on videos. She's awesome. Shout out to Deb. Todd, I see Todd in there a bunch. So yeah, if you missed any part of this video, you can go back and check it out. Share it. Tell me your favorite part. Tell me something interesting. Tell me something I missed. Try to keep it positive. Oh, speaking of positive, we have an amazing Discord group. Several hundred people in our Discord. It's a free group. It's linked down below in the description. The only rule is you gotta be nice. Keep it positive. There's plenty of other stuff out there going on in the world. We need just a place for positivity. That's also where you can make video ideas, suggestions, live stream suggestions and ideas. I get a lot of stuff from there. Danny and Tim's, it sounds like I might be listening to the live stream tomorrow. I love that. Somebody says rope drop is a mindset. I tell my kids it's time to rope drop. For school, I love that. It really is. You say rope drop, it fires me up. You say wake up early to go to a park? Ugh. Danny and Tim says, hey, Pete. Oh. I'll talk about that later on. I'm doing it to be nice. Don says, school rope drop. Now that is not a fun rope drop. Whoa. School could be fun. Bell says the best New York City pizza. I would say try a few different places. Just grab a slice in a few different places. Walk in, just say I have a regular slice. Or if you want to get crazy and jazz it up a little bit, go for a Sicilian or a Grandma. Those are some of my favorites. But you want to judge just classic New York City pizza, just try a few different places. You know, places that say best, it's probably not the best. Don't go to any chains. Go to something that has one location. Ooh, here it comes. They just killed the lights on the Hall of Presidents, which means we have less than 5 minutes until it's coming right by us. So you're in the right place at the right time. Hit the like button, share the stream, subscribe if you haven't done so yet. It's parade time. Also, pizza-wise in New York, depends on where you are. Brooklyn, Queens, Manhattan, the Bronx, Staten Island. But there's good pizza everywhere. Just try not to go to the chains. Like, definitely don't go to, like, Sbarro, Domino's, Papa John's. Like, don't do any of those. Like, it should be, like, a family place. Honestly, if you want to just try good pizza, too, Rose's Pizza in Penn Station, pretty solid New York City pizza. You got to go down to Penn Station. I mean, you could go to Ray's. Everyone says Ray's, try it, but I'm telling you, you can find good pizza almost anywhere.
Stargazers, it's almost time to wish upon a star. In just a few minutes,
Yep.
Disney Starlight Dream the Night
Here we go. They're killing the light.
To fully immerse you in the experience, the lighting
Oh, I hear the music.
will be reduced. For your safety and the safety of those around you, we ask that you remain in the
I know, Dawn, that's why I said it. Don't just come on, Sparrow's Michael Scott's favorite. I know, so good. But that's why I have to say it, because people watch The Office will be like, oh, we should check it out. Danny and Tim says, I need a Disney springtime run. I'm doing the Disney springtime run. I need you to do a stream so I can make it through the run. I got you. I got you. I love that you listen to it. That's so much fun. That was a big game changer for me with like when I was running races. Now I run my mouth at races. But a friend of mine, like I was listening to like EDM music and stuff like that when I was running. It was firing me up. But I couldn't keep a consistent pace, and I was trying to run to the beat. But he goes, you want to be consistent for longer runs? Here's what you do. Listen to a podcast or a book. He's like, it'll keep your running consistent. It'll keep your mind busy, but you'll stay consistent. And it worked. It actually did work. I started listening to podcasts while I ran, but YouTube's a great idea too. That's a really good idea. So thanks for listening to me on your run. Also, I got to give a shout out, because I know people who still do it, and I love you, who leave the streams on at home when they leave, or leave it on for the pets or kids or whoever, like, or just let it run in the background at work. Watch hours are a big thing for YouTube, so people who watch the whole stream or come back to finish it, it really helps. So I know there's people out there who do that, and I friggin' love you. Thank you so much. I'm gonna get back to uploading some more shorts very soon as well, so I'll have a lot more short form content coming out. That was really big for helping us build traffic on the channel. Oh, I see the first float. I don't want to be the first one to stand up, so I got yelled at. Can everyone else stand up with me? I see the float. It's right there. We're only 10 likes away from 100. Can we do it? Can everyone help me out? It's the Disney Starlight Parade. Let's go. 10 likes from 100. The goal was 100 before the parade. The parade is literally like a minute away. It's going to be tough. But you know what? I'm confident. Bum, 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 bum. Danny said, amen, it totally works. Yeah, it really did. Brandi said, I need 128 beats per minute in my veins to move properly. I mean, me too. I had a pretty good dance party while I was unpacking. That's another thing too, is I'm thinking now in this new spot, like I can do some DJing. I've been talking about doing some DJ sets, whether it's Disney, 80s, EDM, 90s. I've been on this big like R&B kick lately. We got a lot of fun stuff coming. Oh, snap. Somebody says, wash down the chicken parm with a massive IPA. There you go. I saw you were gigging there last night for the first responder night. That was awesome. If you're ever on Long Island, check out Trade Winds the Bend. They're amazing. Danny says, everyone hit that like button. We can do it. We're 9 likes away. Here comes the parade. Everyone enjoy Disney's Starlight.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to this wonderful night. Did you know that when a star is born, they possess a gift or two? One of them is this. They have the power to make a dream come true. So come with us now, as we go on a magical journey through the stars at Dream the Night.
Welcome on this journey through the stars.
Where they go?
Where anything is possible, and your most cherished dreams come true. This is where
How's our picture quality? Can we see everything?
come with me and dream the night away. The stars, they're so inspiring. My father always said that we're connected to the stars. We are. From way up here, it's almost like we're part of the sky.
Thanks, Danny and Tim. Thanks, Pete.
Wait, what is happening? Stars! Whoa, whoa! We all deserve to be appreciated. They belong to us. And they are you.
Little butterflies. Shout out to Jess and Mike Amador. Encanto.
Together, and they're staring at me. But why? It's Eddie right here. The magic, it's made of starlight. Can you see it too? I see a family. They say, oh, isn't that nice?
I love the lights coming out of the top. So cool. Like, you know, the little Hollywood lights for movie premieres? That's fun. Sit better up here. These are fun. Under the Sea. I mean, Moana's next, but these are totally Under the Sea vibes. Which means here comes pizza pie.
Are you having fun?
Oh, Peter, everything is so magical.
We're just getting started.
Peter, there are so many people down there. I wonder if they're having happy thoughts.
That's all they need. Well, I gotta make a choice.
If you're having fun, hit that like button. We're 5 likes away from 100. The parade is just about to conclude.
The stars with all our friends.
It's like we're on a shooting star.
There's Mickey and Minnie. Little kiss.
There's so many stars to wish upon tonight.
Look, everybody. Wish upon a star.
One of my favorite memories was Main Street Let's Go Parade circa 1989, my first visit. I remember Spectrum Magic as a kid, and that was forever #1. Thanks for watching, everyone. This is We Don't Talk About Bruno. Yeah, Coco, another awesome part of the parade. Jay says the parade is relaxing and beautiful. Thank you so much, Danny and Tim. Suzanne said, I agree, Jason. So beautiful, so relaxing. There they go. And there you have it, Disney Starlight, and a great viewing spot right here on the box. And they did allow me to stand tonight. What was cool is I kind of posted up against this post. I'm going to show you the best way to get out of here, too. But everyone else was kind of sitting respectfully on both boxes, and I thought that was nice. I made sure I wasn't blocking anyone, basically, is what I was saying. The record show. Try to be polite. Everyone's paying a ton of money. You never know if this is someone's very first trip or a once-in-a-lifetime trip. So, you know, just try to be courteous to others. I know everyone paid a lot of money to be here and spends a lot of money while you're here, but, you know, we're Disney. We want to make everyone have a great trip. I always said it's not only just the parks, but the cast members and the fellow guests that made me fall in love with Disney. All right. We're going to cut through Restroom Alley as we make the transition from Frontierland to Adventureland. A little bit of traffic on the left. We're going to go to the right. Swiss Family Robinson Treehouse is reopened. I know a lot of people worried about it. It's back, baby. The Jungle Navigation Company, Skipper Canteen. So the strategy behind the parade going that direction, and I think it's brilliant, is that it lets people clear out in real time. So the parade starts up front. Once people up front see it, they can leave. That early crowd that's not doing the fireworks can leave. And as the parade route fades through, the people who are waiting for fireworks get in the middle, they stay. And at the end, a lot of those people are going to stay in the park. But again, people leaving their faces, as opposed to starting it back here, the crowd would just follow the parade all the way out, and you have a massive group leaving the park all at once. So it's good, excellent strategy, Carney approved. If you're ever looking for a meal, a character dining with all your Winnie the Pooh, this is the spot, the Crystal Palace. You can meet Tigger and Roo and Winnie the Pooh. Eeyore, Piglet. All right, you can't meet Roo, but you can meet Piglet, Tigger, Eeyore, and Winnie himself. Oh, I'll show you. There they are right there. There's Tigger hanging out. Piglet right there. Winnie the Pooh is right over here, but you can't see him. I'm getting blocked right now. If you're not doing the character dining, there's another spot you can meet your friends from Winnie the Pooh. That's over by Winnie the Pooh Attraction. They have a picture spot. Ooh, they open up a secret passage? Yeah, let's go. Let's go backstage. Have you ever seen the backstage area behind Main Street? Sometimes you may have seen the one on the other side. That's where a lot of the party entrances are, like the Halloween and the Christmas party.
Just make sure you're not videoing backstage.
Is there another way out?
Yeah, you can head down this way.
All right. We'll go this way so we don't get in trouble. I want to follow the rules. Sorry, I was going to show you backstage, but, you know, we don't want to lose our pass. I like being here. I like Main Street. The other side is where the entrance for like the Halloween party always kind of the gift shop. See what's happening in the Emporium. And, oh, good call. We could swap our fuel rod again. Because we've been using it. As we have been live for over 3 hours. Boop. So if you buy your fuel rod at Disney, you get free unlimited swaps for life, but only at Disney. They tried raising the prices, and then there was a whole lawsuit. They brought them back down. But fuel rods are everywhere. I've seen them in airports. You can do Universal and everything else, and typically they're like $2 or $3. Sometimes a little bit more, sometimes a little bit less. All over the place, and they are fun. They're great. Very convenient, but especially convenient at Disney. I held off for a while, but I was using the bigger batteries. We were setting off alarms when every time we, boom, and we got a brand new, fully charged fuel rod.
No, will you buy two?
I'll get to the cheer events. We're all just coming through. Spring break just came through. It's been busy. Up. Stitch is coming down. Pluto, what are you doing over there with Stitch? Little maniac. It looks like the traffic outside of the Emporium is moving faster than inside. What? Let's see. What? It is. All right. Let's go walk down. We're walking right down the side of Main Street, USA. What a beautiful sight. We're feeling all right. Also, that lighter color on the castle with the paint job is going to pick up the projections so well. Jon Thorn, what's going on? The Thorns were just in town, and I'm so sad I missed them. I'm going to have to make it up to the Thorns, come hang out with them in Jersey this summer. But they were here for the cheer event as well. So this is a fantastic view of the parade for us, Pete. I'm glad you liked it. Dawn Spectre was my fave. Me too. Thorn. John says, I'll never forgive you. That's how I think already. Why you gotta make it worse? It's really fun if you're kind of just hanging out at night, want to do something, or walking out of the park. These show scenes are so good. There's Pocahontas. You got Aladdin over here. Beauty and the Beast. And then if we just keep it moving. Under the sea. Yeah. Hey. Under the sea. Darling, it's better. Darling, whatever. Oh, Cindy. Her castle here represented. Also, Eric's hair looking kind of crazy here. And Snow White and Dopey. Yeah, a little wobbly. And this is where that backstage area does come back out. So kind of where the parade stepped off is where we would have exited if we went down the backstage area by First Aid. But really helps crowd flow on Main Street for those lining up for the parade. For the fireworks. And then the second parade later after the fireworks. Well, what a fun evening. I'm going to stay live. If you missed the beginning of the stream, another rare occurrence happened today. We parked at the TTC, and we took a little ferry over. So why not take, ferry or monorail back? We just did a monorail stream last week. We missed it. We did the Easter eggs at Grand Flow and the Contemporary, as well as a little Trader Sam's experience. Shout out to Theme Park Dad. But why not? If you're just hanging out, just trying to soak in some Disney vibes, I know the ferry and the monorail are a vibe for a lot of you as well. So we'll just keep the camera going. Oh, it's always this music and the timing right now is so good. I would say it's always sad leaving, but the music really putting like a finale touch to this. Have a great night. Thanks so much for everything. Monorail lines? Looking a little crowded. Let's see, ferry lines? Look a little better. And let me see. Here's another thing I look for. Well, one, it's going to be bananas after fireworks, but right now it shouldn't be too bad. But I want to see if that boat's unloading or loading. We should be all right. Oh my gosh, you know what? I'm so glad we did the ferry because look what's coming around the bend. The electrical water pageant. This has been running for over 50 years. Now this is nostalgia. I think people who are just coming to Disney for this time, like, I don't get it, it's cheesy, but no. I'm sure there's a bunch of us out there who are like huge fans of the electrical water pageant, including myself. Oh, they're letting us load on the boat. We totally got this. You so totally rock. I want to watch the water pageant from the ferry. Yeah, if they let this group on, they're totally gonna let me on. Oh, we're totally on this ferry. Totally. Ooh, we can also watch fireworks from Epcot. They just started. This is gonna be fun. We're gonna have fireworks on the top deck of the ferry and the electrical water pageant. I love you too, John. Does LCP New York in August. Socks for Spence. I thought it was July. We're doing August now instead? Danny and Tim say, I love the Christmas windows. Me too. Definitely check out those windows during Christmas time. July, not August. Okay, cool, Dawn. All right. Danny said, fun stream with the eggs. I listened to the whole thing. Even even the power out of the contemporary. You're awesome. Dawn says, I love the electrical water pageant. It's been a favorite since childhood. Exactly. Me too. Dawn and I, great minds, thinking alike. I want to get this corner because I think this is where we're going to get good. We go watch an Epcot fire. Okay. Brandy dropping some dinosaurs in the chat. I love it for the electrical water pageant. Carl says Figment. John, so we watched the electrical water pageant and Happily from Wailulu a couple weeks ago. So nice. Yeah, what a great spot. We were just showing everyone Wailulu on that Easter egg stream earlier, or last week. That's the new bar at the Island Tower with great viewing. They pump in the music for the fireworks. You watch the electrical water pageant. One of the top, I'm gonna say top 3 burgers on property. That burger is good. Although I just watched a video, I forgot who did it, but they did their top 5 burgers at Disney, and they had Wailulu at 5. So I got some other burgers I gotta try. There was 2 on our list I haven't tried yet. We'll check it out. And I still have 2 more restaurants I have to do to say I've eaten at every restaurant. So we got some things to accomplish. I think we're gonna be taking off here because the water pageant just finished passing and the other ferry is waiting for us to depart. It's that time. I mean, what a nostalgia night right now. The roofs above the Disney buses, like, just core childhood memory. Space Mountain lit up like that, just adding to it. And I just love how, like, classy and awesome Bay Lake Tower Contemporary looks. People dining at the California Grill above the Contemporary, checking us out, us checking them out. Just the slightest of breezes this evening. You can see that windsock barely moving. One more vessel.
And welcome aboard the Admiral Joe Fowler. We will be arriving at our destination in just a few moments.
All right, there's Epcot fireworks.
We'll travel 1 mile across the man-made 7-seat lagoon, which took almost 3 years to excavate. We do ask that
you can see the top of Magic Kingdom fireworks from Epcot, and we can see the top of Epcot fireworks from here. Dawn, so we'll be at BLT in the fall. I can't wait. Let me know the dates, Dawn. We can hang. I love Dawn's crew. Always bringing a solid crew to Disney. Does that mean we should do a mini meetup, Dawn? In the fall? A little mini meetup? We are doing our cruise April 24th to the 27th. There's still time to get on. I hope everyone comes. Email Christopher.Birdsong at cruiseinformer.com. And if you're booking any cruise, use cruiseinformer.com. They're awesome. They know it all. Every cruise line, every price drop, they're awesome. If it was for them, I would not even have been on a cruise recently over the last year and a half and then planned to cruise with them. Now I can't believe we started planning this cruise over a year ago, and now we're just, what, a month away? It's crazy. We got a few people headed to the Magic Kingdom for a little late night fun. Maybe catch a little happily ever after in the second Starlight Parade. We've done that. We've done the opposite where we've come from other parks and finished our night here. Tonight, this is the late part. Magic Kingdom's open until 11 p.m. As I was saying, no, but we've been live for 3 hours. We've done a pretty solid stream here this evening. But I have things I got to take care of tonight in Orlando. And we do have to wake up bright and early. Disney's Animal Kingdom, 7:30 a.m. Easter. Can't wait to see you. If you've enjoyed any part of tonight's stream, hit that like button. We're only 3 likes away from 100. Maybe we'll hit 100 before the stream ends. That'd be cool. Whether we do or we don't, if you're watching in the future, if you could leave a comment, hit the like button, it still helps. I hope everyone subscribes. It's like the ultimate compliment. It's free. It really helps. What a beautiful evening. A great night in general.
Because this is a free floating vessel, we do have a tendency to bounce around a bit during docking. If you are standing or sitting on the stairs, we ask that you please clear the stairway. Everyone else, please remain where you are until we've completed our docking. Once again, please clear the stairways. You will be given an all clear when it is safe to travel the stairs and go ashore. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las escaleras.
Oh, that's fun, Dawn. We gotta do something. Hello, Boo. Literally, first name is Boo. But you know what? Maybe I'm talking to you out there. Hey, Boo. I guess the name is Boo.O. It is a beautiful night. Here we are, the TTC, as monorails are pulling in and out. Our ferry pulling in. Epcot fireworks about halfway through their show. We're gonna see if we can see more of it on the other side once we get off. Thanks. Here we go. Go ahead, after you. I still would love anyone who knows somebody who knows a ECV rental company. I already have the lyrics written for a music video. They see me rolling. I would just need 6 ECVs for a half day. I mean, I could really make an awesome music video if I had them for the full day, but just a half day. Anyone knows anybody, I'll give them all the credit and the sponsorship. Farewell, you beautiful, beautiful castle. Well, what a good time. I've missed the Magic Kingdom, especially with all of you. We haven't been there all together in a little bit, so it was nice to be back. I hope you had a nice time. Before we sign off here, again, don't forget to check out the cruise information if you want to get on. I mean, I know it's last minute, but you still can hop on, believe it or not. April 24th to the 27th, Utopia of the Seas from Royal Caribbean, cruiseinformer.com. Check out the socials if you want to see what I'm doing in between the streams. My Instagram is @officialcarney. My Twitter or X is your WDW guy. My TikTok is Adventures by Carney, or just use Pete Carney, that's my name. We got a website, adventuresbycarney.fun. We have an amazing Discord full of hundreds of really nice, kind people. And that's the only rule you need to get in. It's free. You just need to be a nice person. And if you really want to support the channel, please check out our Patreon, patreon.com/adventuresbycarney. Shout out to all the Patreons, amazing. Seriously, the greatest people. I'll drop the videos from the new place in the Patreon tonight, so you can see where I'm living now. Well, at least for the next 2-3 months, and then I'll figure it out again. Trying to find the perfect place. It's tough. And what else is going on? We'll be live tomorrow. I've talked about that a lot. Animal Kingdom in the morning. I mean, hopefully everyone at this point has heard the like and subscribe a million times. Look at that. We just hit 100 likes. Absolutely amazing. Doesn't mean you can still, you can still hit the like button. You can go past 100. But thank you so much for everyone who's hit the like button tonight. Shout out to all the new subscribers. Thanks everybody who just has always been a subscriber. Maybe you just hit the bell for the first time tonight. The bell's the move. You're not sure what the bell is. When you, whether you're subscribed already or just subscribing now, there's a little bell icon below the video. If you hit it, you can turn on all notifications. That way you never miss a live stream or any of our videos. And yeah, besides that, just, again, I really appreciate it. I hope I brought you a little bit of the magic. You've certainly made me very happy. It's nice. I really do love doing these and hanging out with all of you. It brings me a lot of joy. And you know, we say it to end all of our streams, but I really hope it resonates or it soaks in a little bit. But you know, everyone's going through something. I mean, the more I talk to people, everyone's got a story. And, you know, the world could be a crazy place on top of all the personal things we're going through. So please just try to extend a little kindness to others. Show, you know, let's give a little patience. Let's just trust in our common man. And I think we're born good. I think we're born pure, and we just gotta love a little bit more. And everyone's not perfect, but I don't know. I think if we all do it, we could truly make the world a better place. I want to thank you so much again for watching tonight. I can't wait to see you in the morning. I'm Pete Carney. If you ever see me, coming up and say hi. Have a great night from the Magic Kingdom here at the TTC. We'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.